is Emma and welcome to BUSTAFELLOWS. So, as a current otome game enjoyer and a person who has lost basically all of her physical copies of otome games and is currently somewhat in despair, I saw that Season 2 had their demo come out. So I was like, I kind of want to play Season 2 if it's possible. I haven't checked yet on this channel, but we'll see about that. So I said, why not start with Season 1? I literally just spent like an hour thinking about what to write for an email, and I am emotionally existing, I guess you could say, about it. And it's been so long since I've played BUSTAFELLOWS. I was like, this might be a nice time to replay it. And you might see like the progress bar 0. I played it on my Switch Lite. So yeah, let's just start. Well, actually, preface on BUSTAFELLOWS. I think they describe it as like a noir romance thing. I can't remember quite exactly, but we'll kind of see the gist of it as we go along. Because I do remember it gets kind of dark. Also, they have rules where you're only allowed to do up to chapter 1, and you can't go into chapter 2, and that's fine. You know, if you want to play the game, you want to see more, you can buy it for yourself, but just have this be like a little bit of a prelude or a little bit of an experience showcase of what there could be. I do remember that I don't even think I had a specific favorite. But we'll see. The police station visiting room is covered in dust and reeks of mold. A man sits down and throws his legs up on the table with his Hotdog. I can't remember what's the button to continue. Is it space? Literally, what are the controls? Hold. What are literally the controls? I'm scared. Did I just right click? Oh, also one of the things about this one that sets it apart, not like fully apart because a lot of them do this still too, is that sometimes the female lead isn't voiced. For this one it is though. Okay, it is right click. I guess I'm not going back or I'm not saving because I am too lazy to figure out what button it is. I also remember a little bit of this man's lore. Literally, what button do I fucking press to... I play this on the Switch Lite, okay guys? I don't remember what button it is to go forward. Like, it's not even space. It's not right click, it's not left click, it's not D. E and Q don't work. Oh, it's enter? I guess. But yeah, I am playing this from a person who has played this game before. I've tried introducing it to my friends, but they're not really into this thing. So this is why I'm introducing it to you guys. Because my friends aren't really into otome games. And I actually don't know if you guys are because the games I play is like a conglomeration of many things. But we'll see. Honestly, I wonder if we just fucking shove that hot dog down his throat, because ain't no way that's how it worked. What time is it? I can't say anything right now because I know why the time is important. I don't actually know if it's even in the description of the game, but you'll see why time is important. I wonder if there's a way. I wonder if I should. It's so funny. I'm pressing all the buttons because I want to see if I can. I don't know. I want to feel more involved if I'm actually recording this, so I want to be reading the lines myself. Though normally I do leave the voice acting on because I like viewing it as like a viewer of a story rather than like immersion. But where hold. So I looked in the options, guys. I looked in the options. I swear to God, I'm fucking blind or something. And I don't want to look it up properly because I'm freaking lazy. I don't know what the controls are on PC for this. So we're just gonna cruise along, you know? We just take things as they come. Yeah, we'll just let things go. But I did manage to turn off Tuta, who is the main character's voice. And so I will be doing that just because I want to feel a little more involved on a actual thing and feel like I'm actually doing something instead of just sitting here and passively watching. But yes, let us continue. We have just told this man the time is coming and that he might die. Now the real question is, how would you know? How would you know that this, I was gonna call him dastardly, and I guess we did call him a crooked cop. A dastardly man is going to die at Central Core at like, what, 5 o'clock? Magic. Maybe. You'll see. I think it takes a little bit to get there though, so we'll get to it, but I think this man should believe in me. If you are my lawyer, which you are technically not, you should have belief in me. Come on, man. Honestly, could you not just preoccupy his time until 5? Was it 5 p.m.? I think it was 5 p.m. Do we even know this man's name? Anyways, not this man, because I'm actually split personality. DID? The insanity thing that he's going for? Do we have money as this person to even afford a lawyer? No clue. I'm also doing this no walkthrough. I do a lot of my games with walkthroughs, not like in general, I mean like otome games specifically with a walkthrough, because I'm absurdly bad at social situations. You guys are maybe going to be able to see that here. Oh, but you paid for the movie. Well, I guess. Like, time is money. But I feel like if you paid for the movie, you might as well chill there and get through the whole experience. And then, character selection. We're gonna go with Tuta because that's just how I prefer to do things. No, actually, if we're gonna do this proper, I think it's better actually if I just go with Emma instead of Tuta. Because, they do that thing too where if you do pick the character's name, they have specific, like, not specific voice lines, but the voice lines will mention your character's name. And if not, I think they just address you by like a pronoun or something. It's Japanese, man. I don't know Japanese. But I'm pretty sure they address you by like a pronoun or like a default rather than the name of the actual character. I forgot what last name she has though. Yeah, definitely. Domingenama. Fuck. I am not free. I am only cringe. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know if you would believe this person. Like, it's just weird to just foresee someone's death, you know? Yeah, definitely. See, I simply do not just go back in time. I have the memory of a god, as in the vague memory of what the choices might be in the future. They also have these parts where, unless you have like you go into the backlog. We're gonna skip Adam's song. This is a whole different thing. But unless you go into the backlog, can I even skip this? I have no clue. Unless you go into the backlog, you can't understand what they're saying because this is Japanese, obviously, right? but you can't understand what they are saying in that moment. So what you have to do is check that or just roll with it. And for this one, we're just gonna roll with it and believe in the power of context clues and not context itself. But yeah, we're skipping the song. You guys, I think there's a demo for this. You guys can check that out if you want to try it out too, but we'll see. This dude, if I remember correctly, plastic surgeon. Not gonna talk about his past. Plastic surgeon. Working too much on them makes them uglier. I don't know. I don't know shit about plastic surgery about that part. Like, does it actually? Well, if you have wrinkles, use Botox, right? And it like smoothens them out. But how does it make it uglier when you get old? I don't know. I'm not like, I don't understand anything about anything, okay? That's what you should always have baseline in the back of your head when you're listening to me. I don't know anything. I just exist in this world. There's nothing in this brain of mine except one thing, and that is otome games. That's it. It's just otome games. And angst, actually, that's 2. Angst with happy endings, 2.5. Oh, sensei? Also, I will also say, I will not be getting into a plastic surgery discourse on this one. Just know that his setting is plastic surgeon and it is related to him as a character. But I will have no comments about his thing. Breaking your bones? But you fell out the window and then you got set on fire in the trash bin. Smart. I know how things work. I can tell the future. Male interest number 2. Actually 3. We already saw Limbo. I think this dude, you're gonna see that I have a mild type. This dude was one of my favorites, I think, but I honestly think it's mostly because I always do like, fuck, I can't say too much without it being a spoiler. I hate doing this. Just these types of characters, okay? This isn't a spoiler. These types of characters tend to have conflicts in feelings towards the main character related to their occupation, and I do enjoy a struggle, a turmoil, one might say, you know? I mean, it is sunny. I don't know what the traffic would have to do too much unless you're talking about like pollution or kicking up dust into the area. He does have that like very emo like hair thing though. Actually, what kind of law system is this? Because this game is based in New Siege. Right? So the basis of this is New Siege, which has roots in New York. I don't know if it's the Phoenix Wright thing. I think that's a Phoenix Wright thing where it's like a mix of 2 different legal systems. But I'm pretty sure if it's based on New York, which is based on the U.S. What's it called again? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. The U.S. court system. You would have a jury, So, well, I guess sometimes the judges can come to conclusion. Mm.
隠していることがあるんですか？法廷での偽証は許されませんの？
嘘をつくのと黙っているのとでは大きく意味が違います。裁判長なら修正第5条くらいご存知でしょう。
What is the Fifth Amendment? Literally, I am an American citizen. What is the Fifth Amendment? The Second Amendment is to bear arms. The First Amendment is freedom of speech. One of the amendments is the freedom to was it protest? What's it called? Protest? Please guys, don't perceive me right now. I'm being a stupid freaking American. Is it an amendment? Is it not? Isn't it like the Miranda rights or something where it's like anything you say can and will be used against you? Is that this? Hold, I actually do have to look up the Fifth Amendment on the US, because if this is based off the Fifth Amendment, maybe it is on the US court system. Because you can say I plead the Fifth. Yeah, it protects people from arbitrary government action and guarantees rights to criminal and civil cases. So I was thinking of something slightly different. But close enough. Close enough.
弁護人は黙りなさい。これは殺人事件の。
裁判長を忌避します。
I forgot you could do that. You could be like, I don't think this judge could judge. I think we should get different judge. I don't remember how the legal process works with that though.
黙秘権を軽視するのは法廷侮辱罪に当たらないんですか？
Would she then be booted? Would she be booted or would she stay? Because she just suspended it. I don't know if that means she got booted though. Bitch, are you making that noise with your mouth? Why are there two vibrational tones? Oh, it's everyone's. Alright, I got it. Oh no, not the motto warui news. Scarecrow is the fifth, by the way, the fifth member of the gang, you could call them. People really like this game because it's like it's Adam Skip! I don't think this is Adam, I think this is just a mini cutscene. Adam Skip! People tend to like this game because it also has a found family vibe, where a lot of otome games tend to focus on the interactions between the main character and the love interest. This one focuses on the circles of like the love interest themselves, because they are their own individuals, and then with the main character and the side characters, though I guess that part is pretty normal. I will never be able to know what dialogue happened before this, but you say that, but it's not simple. When I mentioned moving in, I think the contract might have mentioned that I might end up having to cover the repair fees. I think the context of this was our apartment had damage or got damaged, and then something about the contract itself. Put nicely, my apartment on Penny Lane is old-fashioned. Put less nicely, it's an old dump. The city sent a notice that the building is insufficiently resistant to earthquakes and said we have to either have the place rebuilt or turned down. Hold, is New York prone to earthquakes? Because I know California is. But I feel like, do they have a lot of earthquakes in New York? I only know that they have a lot of do they have a lot of snow? I know that they have snow there. I just don't know if there are frequent earthquakes there. But I mean, this is New Siege and not New York. Meaning, I need to look for another place to live, either way. That is true. That is true. I have nothing else to say about it. That is true. Give me money. Give me money. Bengoshi. Lawyer. I mean, if he says it's my fault for not reading through the contract, I have nothing to say. Besides, won't a lawyer be expensive? If I remember correctly, too. Look, I don't know anything about anything, but I'm pretty sure people say that, like, you don't have to pay your lawyer until after the case, maybe? Oh yeah, there's Adam. So Adam is a friend. Adam also sings the song at the startish of the game. Nope, I made it a point to never exchange money with my friends. Valid. It was then that I suddenly hear Adam's voice from a nearby TV. It's probably the evening news. Yeah, but like, you know, I personally have like the moral thing of like, if they lend me money, I have to lend them money, and I hate owing people a lot. Adam Krylov. His family runs a large corporation in Russia, but he chose not to inherit the family business and works as a popular celebrity in New Siege. Man, Luca really does look like a tyke, you know? The pure epitome of a little tyke. The three of us were childhood friends. Grew up in the same neighborhood, went to the same school. Luca's a cop, Adam's a newscaster, and I'm a journalist. Makes you wonder. Everyone is from a different part of the system. I wonder how, well, because typically in places you congregate with people of the same economic class. So I wonder how they all met, because Adam's parents are, in fact, high up, you know, big corporation Adam. My older brother was why I chose this career. 6 years ago, my brother died. He was a cop, and as he spent time in the most gruesome crime scenes, his spirit cracked somehow. Part of body found in the abandoned barn believed to be a missing man. A body! I don't know why they capitalized that. A body found in the abandoned barn in Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill where? Buffalo Bill where? Name the state. Police discovered the parts of a human body on Sunday evening after a search was launched following the discovery of what was thought to be Zora Bridges' belongings. A post-mortem investigation was due to take place tomorrow, so our last name would be Bridges. So in the most basic part of the game, it would be Tootha Bridges. No, Tootha Bridge? No, Tootha Bridges. So right now we are Emma Bridges. Before I knew it, he changed into someone else. My brother disappeared into a world of drugs and gangs, and soon enough he really did vanish. How did you get killed? I became a freelance shush, Luca, shush, I'm reading. I became a freelance journalist, frantically spending my days hunting for scoops. My weekly column is definitely not going to be enough to cover my moving fees, though. Hi. Sorry, I was monologuing in my head, Luca. What were we talking about? No, Luca. I was just in my head. No, I was just thinking, you know, about my moving fees and my moving fees. I'm like low-key processing words with my college class Japanese, which is not very good. And I can make the connection that with this text right in front of me that I can clearly understand in English when she says benri, it means convenient. If I could do that, I wouldn't be having this headache. I can go back in time, but I'd be in someone else's shoes, like in some old man's body. Yeah, I'll steal that old man's body. Hand it over. I need it. He's dying soon. And it's not like I can go back that far in time. Bro, Adam thinks I'm going crazy? We've been childhood friends for this long and Adam thinks I'm going crazy? What is the point of being childhood friends, Adam? I'm fine. Besides, Adam scheduled an appointment for me a while back. Not that I asked for it. And the psychologist gave me a detailed exam back then. Thanks, Luca. I'm glad you're worried about me. And I'm glad you believe in me, unlike some popular celebrity too big for his britches to believe in me. Yeah, thanks. Luca takes out her cell phone and her brows furrow the moment she opens the text message. What's wrong?
リンボだよリンボ。あの悪徳弁護士。あいつのせいで捜査の邪魔ばっかりされるし、検察にもネチネチ言われるし、いい迷惑だ。
Is he allowed to get in the way of investigation? Well, I guess it depends on how he's quote-unquote getting in the way of that investigation. Limbo Fitzgerald, a famous attorney here in New Siege. And he's not just any lawyer, he's a crooked lawyer. He's got a little bit of a scoliosis. He can get an innocent verdict for any case, no matter how incriminating. And by legal means at that, seeing him at work is thrilling and he's seen as a hero. But he's allowed to kind of obstruct the investigation? Is he obstructing the investigation? That guy's super popular. I've been going after him for a while, hoping I could get an interview out of
あ
him.
んた、マジであいつのこと記事にしたいの？
Yeah, I mean, whatever gives me money to move. I mean, you know what they call him. Defender of the week and all that.
そこがまた腹立つのよね。うちらもさ、警察って仕事上飲み込まなきゃいけない理不尽がたくさんあるのよ。そういうのを鮮やかにかわして。
I can't speak on a legal standpoint because I don't know the law. The right thing to do doesn't always lead to happy endings.
出たな、あんたのその哲学。
I mean, let me be a little bit philosophical.
おう、ああ、モズか。珍しいな。あんたがこんなところに来るなんて。
Literally, I was going through the gallery pictures of BUSTAFELLOWS on my Switch, and I was literally like, I don't remember anything about this dude's story. I only remember the most main part. Everything else is forgotten.
ルカに用があっただけ。ここにいるって聞いたから、これを私に。
But she's off hours. Why are you coming to her off hours?
そんなに急ぎの件あったっけ？
大きな事件じゃないけど、検視は早い方が埋葬も早くできるでしょう。
Okay, for a second I thought this was in a like menacing way, but I realized that you kind of do have to bury the body of a dead person.
そうは言っても身元が特定できないことにはな。
それ、早く見つけるのは君たちの仕事。
You're making Luca work on her off hours? Dude, that's fucked up, Mozu, as you speak indifferently.
はいはい、頑張りますよ。で、あんたは初めてだっけ？こちらまず検視局の主任。で、こちら私の親友でフリーの記者。
Yeah, you wish you were me and my freelance while you have a stable job as a coroner. Do coroners actually have stable? I feel like they do. Head of the office? He looks pretty young.
はじめまして。
Well, hello there. Same here. Hello. I extend my hand for a shake, but he doesn't take it. Did I do something awkward? He keeps staring at me for some reason. Look away. Close your eyes. Can I help you?
いい骨だなと思って。その顔の骨格、コーカソイド系だけど、眼下の骨の形が滑らかなんだろう。
What does that even
い
mean?
い形の
What does that even mean? Your skeletal framework is Caucasian, but your eye sockets are smooth? What are there? What eye sockets are smooth and what eye sockets are not smooth? What is it about a cavity that's fair? Do they mean light in color or like fair as in something else? What is it? Are they talking about the whole? I don't. I'm honestly not sure if that was a compliment I should be thanking you for. I make to retract my extended hand, but that's when he suddenly decides to clasp
そ
it.
れじゃあさよなら。
Yeah, that's so funny. I forgot, I think there was a glitch either specifically for PC or for both of them where he would blink and his eyes would like not properly load. So it'd be like the closed lid thing, but his eyes would be fully open. It just happened. But anyways, goodbye to person who complimented my skeletal structure. With those words, he leaves the
変わ
bar.
ったやつだろ。でもめちゃくちゃ天才。検視局じゃ最年少の主任なんだ。まさに死体のプロフェッショナルってところ。
Yeah, I guess, but he's kind of funky. I'm not sure that's a positive title to hold.
そろそろ仕事戻らないとな。
Okay.
じゃあここの感情は。
Luca takes out a coin and flicks it in the air, catching it on her palm. Luca, you know I always gotta go with tails! Ah, I see. It was not a click click. Tails. Damn. Luca, we just talked about my money troubles. Luca, we just talked about my money troubles. You're making me pay? Aw, the coin on Luca's hand shows heads. Guess I lost. Guess you're making poor little old me who has to save for her moving fee pay for the food. I guess. I take out $12 from my wallet, place it on the slip. Actually, that's pretty cheap. Or we don't eat that much. But I think that's pretty cheap. Maybe. Because we're paying for 2. And I'm assuming we came for a meal. Oh yeah. Interview. What? Oh yeah, interview. Oh yeah, I've got a bit of time before I'm supposed to be there. Never met them before, but they asked me for an interview. Smells like a scoop. Yes. My answer is yes. Adam will be late. He is rich celebrity vibe. Yep. Did they use Tootho's voice there? Interesting. So I guess they would, for the all things, they would keep it, which makes sense. Oh my gosh, I can see trains. Luca goes back to the police station. Friday afternoon, there's a faint air of excitement to the city. Also, if you see this dude in the background on the billboards, I guess you could call them, the projectors, the screens, apparently he is in another game by the same creators or same studio, something akin to that, as BUSTAFELLOWS. I've never played that game though, but I think it's set in California instead of like New Siege. So same world. I just realized there was an American flag on the top right. Anyways, same world, different plots. They say writers walk to look for ideas, and I've got a lot of things to investigate. There's this weird site, Full Circle. All the information on it is unreliable rumors. Seeking a new siege. Email Cody. Make agenda. Irina Krakowski. 3 p.m. NSPD. WFA, People Magazine. Full Circle. Who's the owner? I know the owner. Fashion Week. Call mover, get estimate, packing. And then Luca made me pay for her food. That's... OMG, Limbo? Limbo Fitzgerald? I spot a man in a white coat standing in the middle of the crowd. He's surrounded by reporters, their cameras flashing at him nonstop. Maybe I can at least give him my business card. Alright, let's go. Hello, Mr. Limbo. Wow! A large cameraman pushes me away and I can't quite get close to him. I can't believe you do this to me, Mr. Cameraman! I mean, yeah, I think that is their job. Or at least to try to believe that they're innocent. So he is. If I let the truth drag me down, so he is. Who? Oh, the prosecutor, I assume. The Sloan person. Dude's just constantly eating. I kind of want a burrito now. I don't really want a hot dog. I don't really like hot dogs that much. I don't know. Something about specifically these 3 things: hot dogs, Lay's original, and marshmallows. If I eat too many, I get a headache. Or like I feel nauseous. Though I guess that makes sense. But like, even when I was a kid, like, it just made my brain feel fuzzy. Limbo slips past the reporters and walks off, stuffing his cheeks with a burrito like he did with that hot dog later. Now. Excuse me, Mr. Limbo. Limbo Fitzgerald? Excuse me, I'm a freelance reporter and I'd like to ask for an interview. Take a me business card then! Take it from me. Wait!
最近の若い記者にしちゃアナログでメモを取ろうとするのは珍しいな。俺は結構好きだよ、そういうの。そんじゃ、バイバイ。
God. Take my card! Take my card! He swiftly takes out a business card. I accept it and Limbo walks off with a smile. Take my card! He's gone. Limbo, criminal defense attorney. The law office of Limbo Fitzgerald. 1-800-NO-KILL. I don't know why. What is it with lawyers and eagles? Or is it cause America raw? The law office of Limbo Fitzgerald, huh? Phone number is 1-800-NO-GUILT. No sense of guilt? Talk about classy. I should call him up later and negotiate an interview. 1-800-NO-GUILT. How do those phone numbers even work? I've never called those phone numbers that are for like the as seen on TV ad stuff. I wonder how the letters translate to numbers. You're smoking. Are you allowed to smoke in this restaurant, Shu? Are you? Shu leans against his chair's backrest in an empty restaurant, blowing cigarette smoke into the air. The ashtray in front of him is full of cigarette butts. I guess you are, if you have an ashtray.
Limbo, 遅えぞ。
悪い。外で変な記者に声かけられてさ。
Hey! Hey! Rude! As I take a seat next to him, Shu tosses a small box at me.
なんだこれ。
スケアクローから渡された骨伝導型のマイクだ。耳の後ろに貼るんだってよ。ちなみに今も俺たちの声を拾ってる。
Okay. I want to point out something, and this might be in the back of your brain for the rest of this. And I think this is just like a talking quirk of Limbo. But he goes a lot when he speaks. And every time he speaks, I think about it. And I need you guys to think about it too. I can't be the only one. Like, it started registering after, like, what? The first playthrough or even, like, the second playthrough. And I was just like... The thing is, I can't even comment on him who speaks like that. Because I know when I talk, Okay, context is I don't breathe through my nose when I talk, right? I breathe through my mouth when I talk, which is probably not very good. But that means whenever I talk, I take a deep freaking breath in between things. So I can't even judge. Shu answers, pointing at the back of his ear. Inside the box is a small skin-colored sticker, a spy tool as it were. I stick it behind my ear as instructed and detect a faint moment of static.
もしもし、こちらホワイトハウスどうぞ。
I'm not sure if you want to be in the White House, sir. That's a lot of responsibility.
こちらスケアクロー、感度良好だ。ちなみにお前たちの姿も見えている。その店の監視カメラの映像もコントロール済みだからな。
So scary.
なんだよ、その気取った喋り方は。
いいだろ別に。雰囲気だよ雰囲気。この方がそれっぽいじゃん。
なあボス、奴はちゃんと来るのか？
もうすぐ店に着く。
Oh, I remember who.
そう、彼女から連絡もあった。それに奴は焦ってる。俺たちを頼るほかないからな。
はいはい、彼女ね。お待ちしましょう。
いらっしゃいませ。何名様でいらっしゃいますか？
I turn my eyes to the entrance. A man accompanied by a pretty woman approaches our
今
table.
回のターゲットその1、下っ端ギャングのオーランドさんのご到着だ。
A small fry mobster? Really? With his relations that I might be misremembering?
よー、オーランド。今日はまた一段といい女を連れてるな。
Wow.
ゆっくり喋ってる状況じゃねえことはスケアクロー。
Why did you bring a lady? Oh, cause the lady led you here.
落ち着けって。俺だって仕事を引き受けるからには知るべきことは知っておかないとな。
お前は俺が置かれてる状況を分かってねえ。
Not my problem. Actually, I'm not even in here as a character right now. This Limbo situation.
落ち着けって。
I wonder who the voice actor
店の
is.
中みんな見てるぞ。
And you'll see why I say that later.
俺は落ち着いてる。落ち着いてない。
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So calm, so calm. I believe that. I believe
落
it.
ち着いて。
いいか。俺手がギャングどもの金を洗ってる。俺はそいつの下で働いて。
Ortega was working under him and
手
stole
が
the
からもギ
money.
ャングからも命を狙われてるんだぞ。
Orlando, I thought you were like I know you were a small fry, but I thought you were a leader or something. You don't seem like a leader anymore.
だってオルテガは銀行の頭取だぞ。 そんなのが相手となると俺も緊張しちゃうからな。
Yeah, I guess it was the mob, so I guess you are more small fry than I remember.
警察なんか当てになるかよ。裏じゃギャングとだって繋がってるような奴らだ。
ま、俺たちも善人とは言えないけどな。
What do you mean? What do you mean? Look at this trio. I would trust
お
them.
前らは金さえあれば動く。そうだろう。
悪党のくせに言ってくれるね。なんか同類にされたみたいで気分悪いな。
ま、否定はしないけどな。でも金だけじゃ動かない。
分かってる。オルテガの情報だろ。
Orlando pulls out a tablet and holds up the screen for us to see. It shows a list of names and sums.
これがオルテガ
Ooh,
の
money laundering?
その取引先の情報だ。
Ooh, money laundering!
どれどれ。なるほど。でもこれが全部じゃないだろ。
Alright, where's the money you laundered? Hand it over.
これは今スケアクローに送った。
Ah. So there is the money that you
今
laundered.
受け取りましたよ。
データの残り半分はお前らが用意する。
Oh, never mind, it's just data. No money. Though I guess info is money too.
まあいいだろう。金はどうする？
前金はすぐに送金する。残りは現金でこの女に渡す。
Funds.
じゃあパスポートはその時に交換だな。お嬢さんよろしくね。
いいか、気を抜くんじゃねえぞ。オルテガは殺し屋を雇ってる。俺は命を狙われてんだ。
それじゃあごきげんよ。
バイバイ。
Bye,
バ
boy.
ンクオブニューシーグの頭取がマネーロンダリング。他人のスキャンダルを暴いて金を儲けるのは気持ちがいいな。
Problem. See, I take one economics class, and see, I wonder how the bank will fare. That's just all I'm gonna say. I wonder how the bank will
おい
fare.
スケアクロ
If
ー。
they'll
お前も
be
たまには顔出して
bailed out or not. Is history the same here as it is in the US? Is this even considered the United States since New York is new siege? United States? No, that's weird. What would be the other one? United Yates. United Yates. Perfect.
俺は裏社会のボス。影で全てを支配する男だ。
Ah. Nice job, Scarecrow. You definitely did that. I believe. Definitely.
ちょっとしっかりして。
何があった？
外に出たところで急に車が近づいてきて彼を撃ったの。
Oh no, not the small fry mobster. The pedestrians around us keep their distance, like someone's drawn a line in the street. Shu kneels next to the man and checks his
死
pulse.
んでるよ。
殺し屋を雇ったってのは本当だったみたいだな。
Honestly, Orlando, there we go. Honestly, Orlando, should have kept the wits about you a bit more.
ほら、俺やっぱ外出なくてよかったわ。
Got the inside neat. Actually, no, he's employed. Is he employed? Technically, he's employed by these guys.
ああ、もしもし、警察？ホテルホール G の前で人が死んでますよ。そうそう、そのホール G。
Does everyone not see Limbo doing this though? Gotta be so real.
バンクオブニューシーグの頭取ともなれば腕のいい殺し屋を雇うだろうな。俺らが絡んでるのもバレてるだろうし、あんたも気をつけろよ。裏社会の
Well, if you don't go out, no one will ever find him. Maybe, hopefully, I hope for him.
心配いらない。俺がいるのは完璧なセキュリティの要塞だ。ちょっと待って、別の通信が入ってる。
I thought he was gonna be like, I got a pizza.
はい、どうもご注文。
Oh, it is!
配達です。
That's so safe.
番号なし。誰だ？
Oh, AT&T. Alternate of AT&T. Atenata.
逃げられると思うなよ。次はお前だ。
That's Ortega, I think, if I remember correctly.
まずは名乗ったらどうだ？
Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert, guys. That's probably Ortega.
わかってるだろ。こっちは本気だ。
See, American flags. No, I can't count the number of stars, so it might not be American flags. But I'd assume American flags. See, look, there's a little train in the background there. what to do. What to do. Anyways, entertainment, crime, new siege. Entertainment and crime and new siege. New face award. You're trying to get that. Come up with a direction for my articles. Aside from my weekly column on the new siege today, I write articles for newspapers and magazines. Who was speaking in the background there? I bring up some topics and most of them get rejected. Even if I get a special scoop, those get turned down more often than not. I don't actually remember if while you're getting this dialogue, the other ones are recorded in the log or the history, but we won't see. I would say we'll see, but I have no clue how to pull that stuff up. Oh, hello. See, I think if that was the proper one, it'd be like tuta instead of like and then just no noise. Oh, Alex, what's up? On another errand for Carmen? I don't get how people do caffeine if I'm being so real. Not because like I don't understand how it works for them, I guess you could say. I'm just a big taste person, okay? I'm like, the taste of caffeine is too bitter. I'm like a kid. Got those child taste buds. I ate like 2 chicken tenders today. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I can tell you that it's entertainment, crime, and New Siege, and the New Face Award. Well, one of the people at New Siege today told me I need to get a handle on what I want to write. Come up with a direction. Well, I can tell you, Alex. Entertainment, crime, New Siege. I want to write, okay. I think I would write about crimes. I think would get the most interest because I think people gravitate towards extreme or bad situations when they're reading. Entertainment is a similar thing, but that's like a whole field of drama I wouldn't want to get into. I would rather talk about the city's people. I should probably remember how this works. Well, the column I'm writing right now has the city as its central theme, but there's so much more I want to write, so that's what New Siege meant. It was just New Siege's people. Why, thank you, Alex. Thank you. I'm glad I have one dedicated reader. Really? Thanks. There's a journalist I really admire. They write articles without even interviewing the person in question. What? Yeah, but like, I feel like, wouldn't it be good to interview? Well, you know what? This is Tootha's thoughts, technically Emma's. We'll just let it go. When you want to learn about someone, just going after him won't tell you everything. People are always involved with other people. So I like finding the stories woven between all sorts of people. Yes. Question mark? Huh? How do you know about that, Alex? You're a very learned child, Alex. If I remember correctly, you are a child. Are you a child? Are you a teen? I don't remember, Alex. Back when I was Alex's age, I hardly ever read the paper. I would read the swim magazines that my brother had, and then I would look for the just in case, and I don't know if anyone knows about that. But they would hide the words just in case on like one image in that swim magazine. What I like about your column is how you tell thought. Yes, I always think very good, but I never pry. Open-ended questions. I'm happy to hear you say that, because that's my outlook on things. Thanks? Open-ended questions? Yeah, it's all thanks to you, Alex. Thanks, Alex. Oh no, look at the time. Sorry, Alex, I gotta go to work now. I got an interview that might be a scoop with that one person in that one place. I definitely remember. See you then. I scoop up my stuff from the table and jam it into my bag. I do appreciate the New Siege way of giving dialogue. because it is really easy for me to read comparatively to a lot of other ones that I do read. Right, I got a call for an interview. The name's Irina Krakowski, I think.
それではそちらでお待ちください。
Alright. I sit at the spot I was instructed, waiting. Irina Krakowski, a woman currently being prosecuted for murder. I've only heard of her a few times on the news, but for some reason, she personally asked that I interview her. Me specifically? Does she even know me?
ブリッジスさんですね。こちらへどうぞ。
Oh, yeah. Yes, I will.
どうも。
Hello, Irina Krakowski. You must be Irina Krakowski. Hello, it's an honor to meet you.
どうして？
Look, you can give me a scoop. Don't need to be so paranoid with me. It's just formalities. Why? What do you mean?
何が光栄なの？私、殺人犯なの。
Look, Irina, it's not that deep, Irina. It's okay. Right, well, honestly speaking, it's my first time meeting you, so I figured it'd be best if I left a good impression. I guess.
変な人ね。でも、正直な
Oh, you
ところ
like
嫌
me.
いじゃないわ。
Nice.
座って。
It's nice being liked by a pretty lady like you. It's okay, I don't need the tea. Give me your tea. Not the drink. Gossip. She had an argument with her roommate, resulting in murder. Did this lady really kill another person?
怖い。
A bit, but
別にあなたに噛みついたりしない
it's
わ。
not like she has a knife
仲
anyway.
良くしましょう。
I can believe in, I can beat her without a knife, probably, maybe. Irina smiles all of a sudden. She's clad in an orange convict's uniform and has no makeup on, but that smile is honestly pretty. It's like a little, it's low-key motherly. It's got like a soothing vibe. Did she really kill another human being? That doubt crosses my mind again. The verdict about it isn't out yet, and she's only here because she can't pay the bail. A high-profile trial meant the bail was that much higher. So it's not like she's necessarily a dangerous person. I know that, but cowering right now in front of her would be rude. I'm a reporter. I need to talk to her. So, you asked for an interview. What about? Some hot scoop from Georgina, the fashion brand you used to work for?
秘密でつながったネットワーク。
Oh, sequence. Huh?
誰が始めたのか、誰が首謀者なのか。メンバーはお互いの顔も名前も知らない。武器の密輸、有力者の暗殺、政治操作。
I skipped that on accident. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? I quickly jot down the keywords she said on my notepad.
私がいた組織の話よ。
Organization? You mean Georgina, the fashion brand?
ペンを貸して。
Isn't that a bit dangerous? I mean, I guess, all right here. I gaze at the officer behind her, who nods silently. I extend a pen to Irina, who starts to write something down with her cuffed hands. It must be hard to write with handcuffs on. I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, it depends on how close together those handcuffs are.
はい。
This is a chess piece? A knight.
もともとは小さなチームだった。それが少しずつ成長して、そして変わってしまった。
Okay, as many things do. I'm sorry, I'm not following you here.
すみません。そろそろ時間です。
Hold! Allow me to continue this interview, person behind. Huh? Already? Wait, Irina, can you at least tell me why you called me?
私とつながりのない人間に話さないとダメなの。
Another avid reader of my column! My column? Thank you, Irina. Irina takes my pen again. WNF3, BNC6. What is this, a code?
もうよろしいですか?
Are you done? Oh, I'm sorry.
さよなら。またね。
Bye, Irina. I'll come visit you again. What was that all about? A chess piece and this random code. I hope my gut feeling about the scoop is right. I'm trying don't remember what the code was. Did I ever figure out what the code was? Do I know what the code is? Did I know what the code is? I don't really get what Irina was talking about. I should come see her again sometime. Ugh, but yeah, my apartment. What am I gonna do about that? I guess I have to find somewhere cheap and move out, but I actually kind of like that apartment. It's almost 5 p.m. and I still have time until my date with Luca and Adam. Guess I'll bite the bullet and hit up the real estate agent. Or watch Limbo bite the bullet! Because it's almost 5 p.m. Wait, isn't that... I can see Limbo in the crowd. Maybe this is my chance to give him my card. Yeah, because he fucking shoved his card onto me when I wanted to give my card to him. What are those traffic lights? They're just... What? How do those traffic lights work? Who's going where? What are the streets? I weave my way through the crowd and approach him. Excuse me, Limbo! But the moment my voice reaches him, Limbo suddenly lurches forward. The people around him immediately back away. Oh no, how could Limbo fall? He did a little oopsie, a little tripsy. I approach Limbo's limp figure. Blood is pooling profusely on the ground beneath him. Wait up. What's going on here? I think back. Calm down. I took a first aid class. Where's the bleeding coming from? It looks like the heart area, if I presume. Blood is gushing incessantly from Limbo's chest. I try to apply pressure to the area and stop the bleeding, but it isn't helping. No, what do I do? Hey, hang on. Look at me. Do you recognize me? Hey! My palm pressed on his chest can feel his pulse. The bleeding isn't stopping. Limbo, could you shut up for a second? I'm monologuing. Someone help! Call an ambulance! Anyone! Blood. Look, Limbo. Have your own little monologue, but I'm the one busy here, okay? Blood pools non-stop onto the ground. Hey, somebody help me stop the bleeding and call an ambulance, hurry! But no one will. Bystander effect. Oh, never mind. Good job, pedestrian. I'm proud of you, pedestrian. Look, like, it's not like you're gonna have figurative blood on your hands. You'll just have literal blood on your hands, you know? Like, really, the dude's just dying anyway. She knows first aid, you know? If she knows first aid, she can tell you what to do. Someone is dying right in front of you. Can't anybody please help me? Look, pedestrian 1 called 911, okay? I call out, but everyone just watches. Some people are even holding up their phones, taking videos. Yeah, checks out. I shake my head and look at Limbo's face. I have to do something until the ambulance arrives. Hang on, okay? The ambulance is coming. Just hold on. I mean, I'm just saying, same thing for Orlando. Should've just had your wits better, man. Huh? Ortega? Is that a name? You want me to call them? What about him? I don't know this Navid person. Navid. And then he took Jatroy. Limbo? Wait a second. Hey, Limbo! Limbo says nothing. All the color drains from his face. No way. This isn't happening. Wait, just wait a minute. I concentrate on my hands pressing on his chest, but the pulse I felt until now is gone. I gently let go and press my now bloodied hands on Limbo's neck, and I just start choking him. I know we're checking for the pulse, but just the brain, man. The brain is going crazy up here. His neck. Where's his pulse? I don't know what to do. I can't feel his pulse, no matter where I touch him. And more than that, I realize my hands won't stop shaking. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Hey, wake up! Answer me, please! What am I supposed to do? He's too late. Also, you can sometimes feel, when you're panicking, don't you like sometimes feel the pulse in your palm too? Or at least for me, it's a little bit like that. He looked fine when I saw him earlier, so why? This wound on his chest, how did it happen? I keep looking at that freaking NOV and I'm like, freaking, is that theater named November or something? I gaze at my blood-stained hands. Limbo's eyes are still open, gazing at me, blank and lifeless. I look around, but everyone just looks at the bloody scene with pale faces. Someone just died, right in front of me. I felt the moment someone died with my own 2 hands. Limbo, I'll try to do it. Just wait. I close my eyes. I'll trace back time to before Limbo collapsed. And just back to what happened before. It's Tuta's time travel time. TTT. TTT? TTT. I'm in an unfamiliar room. I think you did, Tuta. I keep calling you Tuta. I'm too Tuta-brained. I put the name as Emma! My voice feels louder than I imagined. I hurriedly try to clasp a hand over my mouth and realize my hands are bound. Wait, are these handcuffs? Where am I? When am I? Who am I right now? I don't quite recognize where I am, but this place looks familiar. Yeah, Limbo. Limbo.
今度は何？記憶喪失だとでも言う？いいわよ。取り調べ時間はあと46時間はあるわね。
Can I get a katsudon with that? Or at least a sandwich? This lady, she has a police badge hanging from her neck. Is she a police officer? Both my hands are bound by handcuffs. Alright. Now let me speak to my lawyer. Ugh, of all people, I wound up in someone who can't move. I can't go back. What do I do? Honestly, 1 hour reversal in time is pretty solid. EST, Eastern Standard Time? We are in New York, alternate. And it was 5 p.m. back then. The evening news was on the electronic billboard, so I'm 1 hour from, or before whatever killed Limbo happened. Katsudon! Or un sandwich, please. And 1 cup of cold water, please. My throat is parched from all the screaming I did at Limbo. It might not be physical, but it's mental. I'm under arrest right now and being questioned, and I'm going to stay here for another 46 minutes, so I can't go outside. It was 46 minutes, not 46 hours? Am I going crazy? Was it? How do I get in touch with Limbo? Yeah, give me a bengoshi. Definitely. So hand him over and his hot dog. I want his hot dog too. You gotta get that hot dog from him and give it to me.
Limbo Fitzgerald を呼んでくれ。連絡先も知ってる。
あの悪徳弁護士があんたみたいなちっぽけなスリの弁護を引き受けるとでも思う？それにあんたあの男を雇うだけの金があるわけ？
Look, you're probably right, and you're probably right, but like you're mean, lady. Let me call him. So this is a pickpocket, Then why did she mention bargaining with him earlier?
さっき取引してもいいって言ったよね。な。つまり俺の持ってる情報が欲しい。
Yeah, so give me that hot dog.
何を知ってるの？
まずそっちが何を知ってるのか、何を知りたいのか教えてもらおうか。
In the location of that hot dog. I want a hot dog.
ホテルの12階である男の財布を盗んだ。そして愚かにその
Oh wow, this is a fool. Well, no, people do that anyway. Thieves do that, I think. And then you gotta go beep. Cancel your credit card, freeze your credit card, bitty bitty.
知りたいのはその男のことね。だな。大物なんだろ。なら俺もそれなりの取引をしたい。そのためには リンボくらいの大物弁護士が必要だ。
Yeah, hand over Limbo.
なんで大物だなんてわかるの？
Well, easy to inference. I'm a petty pickpocket.
盗難カードは普通18時間は使えるはずなのに、それよりずっと早く使う。つまりは大物だ。そうだろ？ほら、私はバカじゃないの。わかったら。
I wonder if it's Ortega's. Probably not.
彼の電話番号は局番の後にノーギルトだ。今すぐ呼べ。そうじゃないと取引しないからな。
I wonder how that works. Didn't think this staying up to watch the cop drama would come in handy like this. Anyways, if I keep Limbo away from there, I might be able to keep him from dying. Please, come here. Alright, Limbo, where you at? Limbardo? Limbrindo? So you're the guy that called me him with his hot dog?
Limbo! よかった。生きてる。
Not gonna lie, I would probably eat his hot dog without the hot dog. I would eat that bread with whatever's on top of that. And I think I would still be pretty happy with no hot dog part. I realize that this all sounds like an innuendo, but it's not. I'm literally thinking about the fucking food in his hands. Really? Well, I guess. But then she did offer food. I'm gonna skim through this a little bit. It's 4:47 p.m. Limbo gazes into my face and cocks his head quizzically. Until your death, your untimely demise and doom. I'm not joking! You're gonna die! Also, you could literally just not go. I could keep you here till 5:30. That's all I need to tell him. If we're not getting super deep into it and we don't really care about him as much, I could just tell him to not be there at like 5. I remember this part. I remember this part. And this part. Oh, listen, my name is Emma. I called out to you, asking for an interview, right? I don't know why I'm reading this over the other dialogue. But you were eating burrito and you hate surprise interviews. Limbo looks at me with suspicion. He might not believe me, but... But I am a pickpocket, so he could think that I just pickpocketed Emma and Artutha. Limbo doesn't believe a word I'm saying, which makes sense, I guess. Look, I'm trying to keep you alive. Yeah, but like right now. Navido. Man, why he looks so sad here? I've got time travel powers, Limbo. I'm a psychic. Wait, is that a psychic thing or a psychic more like telekinesis and teleportation and mind reading?
私は時間を遡ってここに来た。
I'm a time traveler!
はあ作り話でもなんかもうちょっとあるだろう。
Alright. I'm a time traveler, but only by an hour!
私、そういう力があるの。時間を遡れるけど、自分には戻れない。だからこうやって誰だかわからない人間になっちゃったけど。
その脚本じゃネット配信のドラマだってランク外だぞ。
Yeah. Well, the third-rate net dramas, their quality is going even lower, so I don't know about that. Limbo regards me with exasperated eyes. It'd be nice if I stopped him from dying there, but I need some way to get him to believe me.
そうだ。ポケットの中のものを見せて。ちょっと見せてくれるだけでいいから。
なんでだよ。
いいから、早く。
ったく、なんなんだ。
Oh, I remember this quiz. Limbo rummages around his pockets, producing a car key, a wallet, and a business card.
これは車のキー、カスタム仕様のインテリジェントキー。
Mm-hmm. Customized intelligent key. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
財布の中は免許証とクレジットカードと現金。
God, I'm not gonna remember this. I forgot. 1,300 in cash. Driver's license, credit card. The United States of... Oh, wait, it is the US of A. I don't know who that is, though. But it is the US of A.
で、これは俺の名刺。実は2種類持ってて、金になりそうな顧客に渡すようがこっち。
Hey. You know, it's not like I looked like I had any money anyway. Limbo Fitzgerald, it's gold font.
私がもらったのはそっちじゃなかった。
うん、ま、そういうことだな。
Motherfucker. Can't believe him. Fine, whatever.
それで、これで何がわかるって言うんだ。
この後、ワイアットアップにあるカフェに来て、ハリー&キースっていうお店。そこで会えたら嘘じゃないって証明する。
You'll see why I kind of suck at this part.
時間を遡って、俺を助けたって。
It's a memorization game for all simplicity's sake. That's right. For me, this is a rerun. And for me, this is a rerun. And I still don't remember anything. So if you think about it, right? Generally, you go into this and you'd be like, okay, so he has car keys, right? He has a wallet with 1,300, and he has, what else? A credit card, and then his business card is fancier. And I did not get the fancy business card, right? Now we'll see how this is. It comes into play in a bit. I look up, finding myself in the main street at Central Core. I'm back. I'm back to my original time. I hurriedly look at my hands, and sure enough, there's no blood on them or anywhere nearby. And of course, Limbo isn't anywhere around here. Not dead on the floor, not bleeding out. Did I save him? I hope he's fine. Since I froze up in the middle of the crowd, the man walking in front of me bumps into my shoulder. No worries, my bad for standing still, I think. Oh, it's fine. Got a mad noggin headache though. My field of vision warps for a moment. A pang of pain rushes through my mind. It's always like this after I go back in time. I can't even remember. See, I haven't played this game in so long. I can't even remember what point she gained or even when she had these time travel powers. If they even describe it. Because I'm more of a moments girly, you know what I mean? I like look for these specific moments that I'm really attached to within the playthrough, and then I always hone in on that, and then I forget everything else. The memories of the unfamiliar suspect whose body I occupied not moments ago mingle with my memories from before the jump. I feel like that would be mad identity crisis stuff, girly. I try to think back on both those memories, but they flicker and buzz like broken film reels. I move to the side of the road to avoid interrupting the traffic of passerby when I'm overcome by an intense sense of vertigo. What do you want? Tall man. As I stagger, a tall man catches me. Oh, excuse me. I pull away from him quickly. Taking a puff from a cigarette, he gazes at me. Thank you very much. He leaves, saying nothing. I'm looking fine! I pull out my phone and set it to mirror mode. Yeah, it's actually me, as weird as it is to say that. We promised to meet at Harry and Keith. Well, him believing me isn't that important so long as he's safe. I hope he's not mixed up in anything bad. Going back in time to become someone else. No matter how many times I try it, I can't get used to it and it tires me out. It could be a daydream and I could just be hallucinating it. Hello? No, I'm busy. I gotta go to Harry's and Keith's at Wyatt Street? Was it? I don't remember. Yeah, oh, but if you're calling to say you can't make it to the meetup today, I might just switch you over to voicemail. Okay, I'll let Luca know. Luca took me of all my money, $12, so I actually have no money to move out anymore. Luca's been asking me about that too. I need to make up my mind about that, pronto. Yeah, sure. See you then, Adam. Get out of here. Alright, I have somewhere to be, so let's go. Alright, time to lock in. Memory, let's start working. It's almost the allotted time. I'm feeling kind of antsy. Maybe I can't convince him I went back in time and saved his life, but maybe this is my chance to score an interview with him. Yeah, I'm supposed to meet them here. I think they should be coming soon. Alright, thanks. Guess he won't show up though, rationally speaking. Oh, hey, it's Tall Man! Oh, I'm sorry, that seat's taken. I'm waiting on... Man approaches me and takes the seat opposite mine. I wonder if it's a PC thing, because his eye also just did a funky little thing there too. How do you know my name? How do you know? I'm supposed to be meeting someone here? You know Limbo? That's me! That's me! The way you phrase it feels kind of dubious. Oh, mean, don't you think? Tall Man? Because I'm gonna pretend I don't know your name right now, Shu? I get that he knows Limbo, but sheesh, what a freak. Yeah, it's Kohi. Yeah, I ordered Limbo coffee since I figured he'd be coming, if you'd like. No! Who's paying for that coffee? Me? Me and my broke negative $12 ass? Hell no! I just ordered it. It hasn't gone cold. Fine. But you're paying for your own drink. I'm not paying for your drink. I don't even know if I have to pay more if they have a replacement for the drink. But it's a waste of coffee. I didn't put anything in it. Oh, bitch, I better not be paying for that one either, Limbo. You expensive man with your expensive shoes. Limbo, thank God you're alive. You didn't die. You are not bleeding on the ground? No. He took my drink that I got in good faith, and then he turned it into bad faith. He's just an unfaithful dude, man. He's got no faith in him. No belief. The man called Shu says nothing, instead lighting a cigarette.
あ、あんたタ
A
バコ平気？
cigarette. No. I don't like I don't really.
だってさ、シュウ。お前人前で吸うときは確
Yeah,
認するの
Shu,
が
put
礼
that
儀
shit
だ
away.
っていつも言ってるだろ。
You know, don't make a habit of drinking things that you don't know what's in it. Don't make a habit of freaking smoking in front of me. Get that shit away. Oh, freaking heck. The shoe guy blew smoke directly at my face.
タバコ吸っていいか？
No! Fucking put that shit out! I don't want your secondhand smoke! Sure. Go ahead. You call that polite?
シュウ、こちらが例の子。で、こっちがシュウ。
Yeah. Well, I don't care about shoe.
どうも。
No. I'm not gonna return his hello. Damn it! A pleasure to meet you.
シュウは俺のなんだ、知り合い？友達？
Yeah, what are you, Shu? Lovers? Roommates?
ビジネスパート
Fine. Lovers.
ああ、そう
Partner in life.
バウンティーハンターってやつさ、保釈保証金の回収とか。
ナー。本題は
なあ、そうそう、本題。回りくどいのはやめにして担当直入に言うよ。
Yeah,
お前の目的は
honestly, my motive is done. So, like, I'm just here for an interview at this point. I need to make rent. Or actually, I need to even make my moving fees.
お待たせしました。ホットコーヒーとカフェマキアートです。
お、どうも。
Limbo's smiling, but his gaze is razor sharp. I guess it's not only that he doesn't believe me, he's suspicious of me for some reason, too. The Navid and the... I almost called him David. Ortega thing. My angle? I just wanted
オ
to...
ルテガが雇った殺し屋に取引相手が殺され、オルテガから脅迫電話があった後、急に呼び出されて。
I mean, it's a little suspicious, but I mean... You're not dead. Ever thought of that? I mean, you don't have to believe me about stuff like going back in time and becoming someone else. I just want to tell you to watch yourself. That sounds like a threat, not gonna lie. From what I've heard right now, it sounds like someone's out to get you. Who's Ortega, by the way?
俺は命の恩人を装って
Hold.
俺に近づいて油断させたところを狙ってる殺し屋だと思ってる。ま、それにしちゃ作り話が下手すぎるけど。
Sir, you're the hitman!
だろ？意味不明なんだよ。
If you don't want to deal with this, feel free to leave!
一応スケアクローにも繋いどいた。
Scarecrow? Shu places a cell phone on the table.
街の監視カメラの映像を確認した。その女は18分前にベルスターの方から来た。
Man, Scarecrow, didn't know you were a stalker type.
それで、ちっぽけなスリの犯人と組んで、俺に何の用だ？
I didn't partner with him. I actually was that pickpocket until a while ago. Also, who's that on the phone?
リンボー、お前こういう不思議ちゃんがタイプだったのか？
Rude? Number 1, rude. Number 2, rude. Number 3, who gives you that right to talk like that to me? We just met.
まあ嫌いじゃないけどな。じゃ、お前が殺し屋じゃない。
See, he does. It just hits me every once in a while that he goes. It's my angle is an interview. Just if anything, an interview or nothing is fine. My angle? I saw someone die in front of me. I didn't have any other way to help you, so I went back in time to save you. Yeah, I think you guys believe me, right? Right? I'm telling you, I went back in time and saved Limbo's life.
いや、繰り返さなくても聞こえてるけど。
Uh-huh. And you don't believe me?
久しぶりに結構やべえやつが来たな。
Give me your wallet. Hand it over. Even I have to admit that what I'm saying makes no sense. I saved your life, but I can understand you not believing me. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you to watch out, that's all. But you calling me an assassin is kinda insulting, so I'd like it if you trusted me a little bit more.
どうやって？
Wallet, give me your money. So I can pay. Right, remember how you showed me what's in your pockets earlier? If I could tell you what's in there, it'll mean it's me.
まあ、理屈ではそうだな。
Alright, the things he showed me earlier. First thing was your car key.
どんな？
Leather with a horse on it. Mustang. A custom-made intelligent key.
そうそう。
どんなキーホルダーがついてるやつだ？
Horse! Or was that on the thing itself? Horse!
さっき自分の目で見たって言ってただろ。
Okay,
どんなキーホルダー？
but shoo, don't look at me like that. Who the hell thinks about that when they're looking at other people's stuff? The key holder, what was it again? It was a shoehorn. I think it was a mobile shoehorn attached to it, like a leather key holder.
お、
See, that's what you have to do. That's why I'm saying that I hate memory parts, because you have to remember things outside of what they tell you. So basically, it's making you use your brain a little bit more, which honestly isn't bad. But my brain is bad. My brain sucks.
そんなん持ち歩くなんてお坊ちゃんって感じだよな。
Thank God I remembered that.
じゃあ次。俺は
Your
お前に
wallet.
何を見せた？
You showed me your license and your wallet. It had $1,300 in it. How do you like that?
おお、合ってる合ってる。
なんだよ、お前売れっ子弁護士なんだからもっと現金持ち歩く。
Honestly, $1,300? I feel like that's fine. Maybe it's because I'm not a successful lawyer.
カード派なんだよ。
$1,300 is plenty to rock around with, if you ask me.
俺の財布にはとある行きつけの店の会員証が入ってるが。
See, this one is based off my memory, but if you're doing this for the first time, I don't know if you would know. It'd be fun if it was a hot dog place. I actually don't remember. I'll just say sports bar. I've got nothing. What place would Limbo go to? Fucking sports bar, hot dog place, man. Hot dog place, cigar bar. I think it was a sports gym membership club, dude. I don't know.
惜しいな。ジムには通ってるけど、財布に会員証は入ってない。
God
俺が
damn
言って
it.
るのは顧客のとこだから
See?
顔パスなんだ。
I don't even remember that, and I looked at it for like a whole 30 seconds. My next guess would have been hot dog place, but hot dog place felt absurd. Oh.
お前スポーツジムなんてよく続くな。ずらっと並んだ機械の上を一心に走り続けるなんて。俺はずっとそれ
Honestly, not wrong. Treadmills scare me.
そうか？効率的で俺は好きだけど。ま、惜しかったな。ジムの会員証。
What was it then? A hot dog card? Or I think it was a cigar bar. I tried to get them to believe me, but it ended up having the opposite
それ
effect.
でお前の目的は何だ？
Dude! I told you! Look, I guessed one thing! Oh, look, maybe I didn't remember everything you showed me, but I'm not lying. I really just wanted to save Limbo.
こっちは子供の遊びに付き合う暇は
Yeah, and I don't have freaking time for your game! Give me that interview then!
まあまあ、そうすごむなって。とはいえ、俺も遊びに来たわけじゃない。
I'm not either.
他に何か言いたいことはあるか？
Interview. So there was something about Ortega and Navid, and you said that. Their expressions turn severe. Navid, whoever Navid is. I guess it's
オ
important.
ルテガに雇われてんのか？
Bitch, do I look like a man to you? Do I look like one of his men to you? I'm a freelance reporter. I came from Billa Street.
シュ。
安心しろ。テーブルの下でもう狙いはついてる。
Hold. What do you mean by that? Under the table? I peek beneath the table, only to find myself staring down a gun's muzzle. Are you allowed? Does New York allow you to carry firearms, Shu? Is this legal? Are you legal? I don't think this is legal at all, but are you legally allowed to carry that in New York? I try to look up in a panic and bang my head hard against the table. Look, Shu, you can't look at me when you had the fucking gun pointed at me. Ouch, wait, did I spill some coffee?
ナビードのことはお前たちにも話したことないだろ。
Shu has a mixed expression on his face. Is this Navid thing bad or something? Limbo takes a deep breath and leans against his seat's backrest.
そういえば聞いたことある名前だな。確かニューシーグトゥデイの日曜版にコラム書いてなかったか。
Oh, wow, another avid reader, the third one? You know about it?
日曜版に毎週載ってるやつだろ。ニューシーグの流行りとか人間観察とかだっけ？ 新聞のコラムって頭の固いおっさんか意識高いやつの主義主張みたいなのが多いけど、お前のは必ず読者に意見を
I am a
聞かせようとする
subscriber of free thought.
この前のほらなんだっけ
Full circle?
知らねえよ。
I don't know.
俺はコラムなんか読まね
Maybe.
え。
あれだ、ソーシャルネットワー
Yeah,
クについ
full
て
circle.
だ。流行りのフルサークルとか。
That one. It was from Sunday 2 weeks ago. I loved writing it. This unexpected meeting with a reader makes my heart jump for joy.
ねえお嬢ちゃん、話を元に戻そう。狙いはなんだ？
Literally, I've
こん
been
なおしゃべ
telling
りが
you,
目的じゃないだろう。
sir, interview, safety. That's it. That's it. My
命
goal?
の恩人だから金を起こせとか。
Interview! Interview! I just thought I had to save him. I only met him here to make sure he's fine, and I kind of I wanted you to believe me. I don't need interview! What kind of what's that?
いい意味？悪い意味？
The Emi is good Emi. I don't need money, but I do want an interview. You said you hate sudden ones, so let's make a normal interview. Like, what kind of work do you do where
俺
you're
個人に対する取材は受けてない。
you're a popular lawyer that draws the public eye? I don't want to hear about your cases. I want an interview about you.
まるで新手の詐欺みたいだな。今度は取材と称して情報を抜きに来るのか。
Dude, shoot, chill. Ah, that's my phone.
どうぞ。
Oh, everyone checks their phone when my phone vibrates. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I applaud the game makers for that little touch.
ああ、120号室のブリッジスさん。何度もね、あれして悪いけど、あれ、あれ。
Yes, I understand. 100% landlady. You know, this and that. About the move, the rent, and the rebuilding expenses?
そうなのよ。あれがね、あれで、あれ。
Yeah. I'll be moving out. I haven't found a new place yet, so I'll hurry up with that. But I can't help with the rebuilding fees. I'll rent a lawyer.
ごめんなさいね。あれが、私もあれ。
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm not blaming you, ma'am. I'll consult my lawyer about the contract. Goodbye then.
なんか大変そうだな。
Yeah, I'm negative $12. Luca. She stole my money. Oh yeah, if the interview's a no-go, could you help me out as a lawyer? Give me some legal consultation? I'm signed onto a lease that's not clear about whether I need to help cover the rebuilding expenses for my apartment. Can you make it so I don't have to pay?
命の恩人だって言い張る割には安い交換条件だな。まあいいけど。
Honestly, if we're talking about this situation in itself, he bends pretty easily. I said I didn't do this for any real reason, but I guess he won't believe me. Full Circle's notification rings out.
この音、フルサークル？そんなうさんくさいネットの情報を信用してるようじゃ、ジャーナリストへの道は遠そうだな。
I like rumors though. I like looking at that tea. I don't blindly believe what they post there, but you never know who could be your next source. I think that's interesting, don't you? Your name shows up there pretty often, you know. The crooked lawyer got another not guilty verdict and stuff like that.
不本意だけどな。
A social network where everyone talks about everything, from the little things to gossip, and the app sends you notifications. About the most popular news, that is. Crimes that go unnoticed can go viral if they're posted there. Even small cases can become public knowledge, you know?
危うい正義だな、そりゃ。
Risky?
他人の失敗や秘密を暴くのは、人間誰だって気持ちよくなっちまうもんだろ。自分は正しいことをしてるって、
vigilantes.
ヒーローがたくさんいるんだろうな。
Yeah, I suppose you could be right.
細かい目撃情報とか載ってたりするから、俺は重宝してるけど。賞金首
Could you not say this in front of me, Shu? I don't want to be held liable or like a witness for anything. Headhunting? What is he using that information for?
よし、こうしよう。俺らはお前を信用してないし、命を救ってもらった気もしない。でも、お前がなんで俺しか知らないはずの名前を出してきたのかは気になる。つまり、はい、さよならって返すわけにもいかないってこと。だから、 お前がオルテガに雇われたわけじゃないってことがわかるまでは俺たちに協力してもらう。
What am I even gonna do? I am merely un journalist, un freelance journalist.
その代わり引っ越しだかなんだかの件は引き受けてやるよ。それでどうだ？
Beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. Okay, it's a deal.
俺は知らないからな。
Yeah, well, you can shoo off, Shoo.
さてと
Limbo reaches for the slip. Ah! I reflexively pull out my wallet. Crap, I don't have the money for. See, Luca took my $12! I'm fucking broke! I'm broke! I lost the bet with Luca this morning, so I had to pay the tab back then. I really, really hate to say this, but
どうした？
I'm kind of low on cash. Could I pay you with my card?
ああ、別にこのくらいいいよ。っていつの間にコーヒー2杯も飲んだんだ？
Shoo? When did you down 2 cups of coffee, Shoo?
手持ちがないのにコーヒー2杯もね。
Uh-huh, Shoo? What happened to my 2 cups of coffee, Shoo? Shoo blows out a puff of smoke, feigning ignorance.
じゃクロ、引き続き警戒頼む。
Oh, I forgot Crow was here.
了解。
I've been meaning to ask for a while now, but who are you guys talking to?
機密事項だ。
Okay. Alright. Whatever you want to do. However you want to be sneaky, man. Not for me to pry, I guess. They brought me to a pretty well-known clinic in town. The biggest cause for its popularity is the very attractive plastic surgeon and beautician running it. Hey, isn't this Dr. Helvetica's clinic? Why are we here? Gotta love how Helvetica's freaking name is a font. Everyone talks about him like that, so it's fine for me to say it.
そうだな。誰かに暗殺される前にボトックスでもやって
Why Helvetica though? Who chose this name for him? Joking about your death in front of me is a little bit fucked up.
冗談だって。ユーモアのセンスないの？
Not after seeing you die, big boy. I do, that's why I didn't laugh.
ようこそ。お待ちしてましたよ。へえ、君が。
Yeah, I'm someone. I am a freelance journalist. Would you like to have an interview? I would love for you to have an interview. You know? I need to make the money. It's an honor to meet a famous plastic surgeon such as yourself, Dr. I take my hand, expecting a handshake, but he instead pulls me closer. Whole personal space! Oh, excuse me? He wraps his hand around my waist, bringing my hand to his lips and plants a kiss on the back of my hand. Hold?
そんなに驚かなくても、ただの挨拶ですよ。まあ今のすごくいい顔。
Oh, interesting greeting you have there, man. He beams at me, pulling my hand closer again and examines my nails.
甘皮も綺麗に処理してあるし、ネイルもヌード系の。
I wish I had toothed as nails.
その初々しい反応もなかなか。
I've freaking been dealing with hand eczema for the last like 3 years, dude. On and off, pain. Pain. Your nails get so brittle, and then your like freaking skin on your hands is ugh. I had parts, a little bit TMI. There were literal moments where, and I guess this is normal for some people too, where you know how there's like this skin that connects the skin of your finger at the end to your nail itself, and it's like a really thin layer of skin that was gone, and it was like a gap that you could like probably stick something like thin under. Not a fun experience. I moisturize now though, so it's marginally better. I try to yank my arm back, but he only holds onto me more tightly instead. Dude, no. What the hell? Shu leans against a nearby table and smirks.
俺は70点くらいかな。
Rating me is a little rude, you think?
シュー、ここは禁煙。
硬いこと言うなよ。
僕はそうですね。
Why'd you say that like you were gonna give me higher points and then you gave me lower points? Hey, let go of me already.
すみません。リンボから怪しい女が一緒に来るって聞いたんで、ちょっと警戒してたんです。
Oh yeah.
僕すごく怖がりなんで。
So shy. I can see it right here. And that smile on his is so fishy.
君、可愛い形の唇だからコーラル系のピンクのリップの方が似合うと思いますよ。まあ、天然のままで十分可愛いけど、どこか手を入れたければ相談に乗ります。
How about you get out of my personal space? Helvetica, a beautician and plastic surgeon that's popular with women. It's my first time meeting him, and my impression of him...
第一印象で好感を与えるチャンスは一度しかないって聞いたことないですか？社会評論家のウィル・ロジャースです。
Yeah, have you heard that you never get a second chance to make a good first impression, Helvetica? Will Rogers, a social commentator, said that. And, your first impression is not good.
人は見かけによらないとよく言いますけど、わざわざそんな言葉を言いたくなるほど世の中のほとんどは見かけで判断されるし。
Yeah, and, the other 10% is based on the fact that you pulled me in and I have no clue what's going on. So your first impression of me was 63 points.
僕の基準からするとかなりいい方です。
I'll give you a 50. Only on your looks. The other 50% was thrown out the window when you pulled me in and kissed my hand.
ヘルベチカの60点以上ってなかなかいないもんな。
Can't say that cheers me up any. There's that voice again. Who's that?
僕の第一印象はどうです？
50 points. My first impression of you, Helvetica, 50
僕に対して
points.
どんな印象を持ちました？
Thought you were kind of fucking annoying. Why'd you kiss my hand, dude? Thought you were kind of annoying.
どうして？
I mean, you hugged me all of a sudden, kissed my hand, started grading my looks all out of nowhere.
いいですね。もう少し点数を上げたくなります。
Yeah, up the score, and my score is not going up for you. I said, stop grading me.
でも僕の外見に対しての印象よりも態度の方が気になるってことは、きっと君の好みの
Oh, your looks are fine. Your attitude just sucks.
ヘルベチカが見た目で振られるなんて珍しいな。
僕はタイプですけど。
Personal space. I know this is an otome game, and like, very romantic, but like, personal space. I can be your type all you want. That attitude, not my type. Helvetica brings his face close to mine and whispers that into my ear. The faint scent of cologne makes my heart skip a beat, but what smell of cologne? I think cologne is a hit or miss. Because I am not into the pungent smell, that pungent, sharp smell of cologne. But if it's like a laundry smell, like the quote-unquote stereotypical cool guy smell, that's fine. Or if it's like a, not a musk per se, but like a vanilla base. I do like those. Reminds me of desserts, and I like desserts.
なるほど。僕のことが好みかどうか以前に、あまり男慣れしてないタイプなのかもしれないですね。
No, I think your personality just tanks it a lot. Hey, cut it out already.
困った顔も
Also, he says that, but our best friend is Adam. Adam is a dude. Just calm down. Don't get caught up in his pace.
まずはまだ仕事か？
もうすぐ来ると思いますよ。
Muzu? You mean from the coroner's office?
知ってるのか？
Yeah, I met him when Luca took my $12. She didn't take it. But like, I lost the $12 because of her. Not my fault at all. It's because I chose Tails, so it's definitely not my fault. Fate's fault. I only met him this morning. I was having tea with Luca and he came over to discuss where... Your tea was 12... No, that's not completely unreasonable either. You should have had a meal, man.
ルカってニューシーグ警察のディアンドレ巡査？
Yeah, my besto friendo.
世間は狭いですね。
待たせた。
Hello, Mozu. It's been a while.
いや、
Less than a day,
仕事
actually.
中に悪いな。昼間はそんなに死体が回ってこないから平気。
Mozu turns his gaze to me silently. I'm Emma. You remember the one with smooth eye sockets? I point at my eyes.
覚えてるよ。ところでリンボ、急ぎの要件って何？いや、このお嬢さんが俺が死んだって言うから。
Yeah, I think he died. He looks dead.
リンボ死んだの？それにしては顔色がいいね。よく喋るし。ああ、死ぬのを せいだらしい。よくわかんねえんだけど、俺が死んでこいつが時間を遡って。
I forgot that I'm really bad at this game because it requires actual thought. I'm suddenly remembering future things that I'll have to do. If I were in his shoes, I wouldn't believe me in a million years either.
どういう風に死んだの？
How? Oh, he just collapsed in the middle of a crowded and in the middle of a crowd and started bleeding from the chest. He wouldn't stop bleeding and then.
出血量は何 cc くらい？
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. The bottle was about like this big. I draw a large circle with my hands and Moses simply nods quietly.
胸からの出血量から考えると、心臓かその周辺の動脈を。
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he got shot in the heart.
街中で突然倒れて周囲が気づかないってことは。
サイレンサー付きのハンドガンなら通りすがりに殺せるっちゃ殺せる。人通りが多ければ多いほど楽だ。
でも想像から結論は出せない。実際に死体を見せてもらわないと。
The corpse is right there. Look to your right. To my left. Mozu turns his eyes to Limbo's face.
いやいやいや、俺実際には死んでないから。そいつがそう言ってるだけだって。そっか。
そのお嬢さんの言うことは信じがたいですけど、オルテガから脅迫の電話があったのは事実でしょ。用心するなり先手を打つなりした方がいいんじゃないですか。
You keep mentioning this Ortega. You're not talking about Jonathan Ortega, president of the Bank of New Siege, are you?
そうかもしれないし、そうじゃないかもしれない。
Oh, so you definitely are. Helvetica smirks. So they don't want to tell me.
なあお嬢ちゃん、あんたが言うようにリンボは街中で撃たれたんだとして、前から撃たれたのか背後から撃たれたのか。
I don't know. There's a lot of people around and I only saw his back in the crowd.
役に立たねえな。
Yeah, well, neither does it tell me anything, dude. I'm just a girl, man.
リンボが一度死ねばいいんじゃないかな。
はあ？何言っちゃってんの？人は一回しか死ねないんだぞ。
Alright, bye, Limbo. Saved you once. Guess I can't save you again. Goodbye.
そうそう、その通り。一回しか死なない。その女が言ってることが正しいと仮定して、オルテガが殺し屋を雇ったんだったら、狙いはリンボの命だろ。なら、殺しに成功したと思わせてやればいい。そうすれば、オルテガのスキャンダルに殺人教唆も追加だ。
でも死んじまった俺はどうなるんだよ。
Die?
死んだってことが分かればそれでいいんだろ。
なるほど。
難しくはない。
I don't get it, but I guess he's gonna die. I raise my hands sheepishly, not sure if it's right for me to be part of this conversation. I'm not really following you guys here.
あんたが忠告してくれた通りに、リンボには死んでもらって、リンボを狙ってくるやつをとっちめるってわけだ。
Okay, so Limbo. Okay, bye, Limbo. Bye. But if he really dies, what's the point of catching the killer?
本当に死なせるわけないでしょ。死んだってことが知れ渡ればそれでいい。必要なのは検視報告書とリンボの演技力。
I think not my. I don't think I should be involved in this.
殺し屋を雇うときは大抵一人じゃない。オルテガに殺しを受けようと持ちかけて、リンボが死んだ証拠を作ればいい。
Okay. By Limbo, I guess you really have to die.
殺しを職業にしてるようなやつは簡単には計画を変更しない。お嬢ちゃんが言ってることが本当だと仮定してだ。同じ場所、同じ方法でリンボが現れるのを待ってるだろうよ。
そこで俺たちが先にリンボを殺すってことだな。派手にやろうぜ、派手に。特大ニュースだ。あの悪徳弁護士リンボ、ついに暗殺されるってさ。
お前らな、楽しんでんじゃねえぞ。死ぬのは俺なんだからな。
Yeah, well, your head could be really on the chopping block here. Also, this is my fun now, I guess.
血のりは僕が用意しますよ。結構リアルなやつ。
僕はリンボの検視報告書を用意する。リンボが死んだって公式記録にすればみんな信じるでしょ。一時皆さん手際がよろしいことで。
I mean, you do have a plastic surgeon, a coroner, a hitman, A scarecrow. He just sits there.
で、リンボは一回死ぬって話でいいとして、このお嬢ちゃんはどうするんだ？
Yeah, what am I here for? What should I do?
あんたはオルテガの手先じゃないってことがわかるまでは監視させてもらう。
Okay. Under your watch? Come on, all I did was save a life.
さあ、それはどうかな。人は金で動くもんだ。
Okay, I wanted an interview too. You happy? But I can't get that because he doesn't like to talk about his personal life. So now he's just my lawyer. He's my lawyer counsel for my moving thing. Honestly, I need the money. Oh. Honestly, I need the money. Honestly speaking, I do need the money. I've got all sorts of issues to sort through, but I want to earn that money on my own. I asked Limbo for an interview because he's a popular lawyer and the talk of the town. I want to write articles people will read, is all. I only did it to help someone, but I'll take responsibility for sticking my neck in this. If that's what you want, I'll help out with your fake death plan. But in exchange, Limbo, I want you to handle the matter with my apartment. Oh, cool! And I don't have to pay you. Right? Oh, wait, that's my cell phone. Me phone, me telephone. Me ding toy. I take out my phone only for Shu to snatch it out of my hands.
言ったろ？お前のことはまだ信用してない。だからこの件が終わるまでは預かっとく。
What?
いいな。
What? My dailies! My dailies! I gotta do my dailies. What do you mean, Shu? If I don't have it for the next 24 hours, I'm gonna miss out on my dailies. And then I can't gotcha! Can't believe you do this to me, Shu. Fine. If it'll help you sleep at night, Shu. It'll help you go conk me at sleep, Shu. Okay? I glance at my wristwatch. It's almost time for me to meet Luca and Adam. I should get going. I made plans to drink with some friends, or are you gonna tag along and watch me or something? Unexpected? This is a friends-only meeting? Look, I'm really just gonna drink with my friends. Did I just stick my neck into something really troublesome? I gotta drink with Luca and Adam, man. Adam's gonna be a little late, but Luca's gonna be on time probably. Paraiso garage? It's okay, Adam's a celebrity or something. He did call to say he'd be late. Adam's as popular as a teen idol, a newscaster, and now he's debuting as a singer. Why are you here? He really is quite popular. Look. Look, Luca. I didn't have a choice. He followed me here, like a puppy. Don't put it like that. It sounds weird. He's just letting me interview him. Yeah, all sorts. Helvetica smirks. We are best friends. We make time. But us, we are friends for life. We kind of stopped meeting once we started working, so we figured we have to make it a point to meet up. Oh yeah, you're so interested. Why are you here? Helvetica speaks while fiddling with his phone. Why are you here? Are you even listening to me? You're the one who asked me about this. Helvetica's running a search on Adam. It's weird to think I can look up a friend of mine and find this many photos of him actually. He's a newscaster! He's a newscaster! Yeah, I don't have the money to pick up the tab, so you're gonna have to pick up the tab. Alright. Don't have to rub that in. I'm $12 in debt.
それが本当なところが腹立つ。
Yeah, Luca, we should team up on him and beat him up.
あなたはヘルベチか？前に番組で会ったよね。
ええ、ゲストで呼んでいただいて。
Uh-huh. Cool. You see, I'm interviewing him right now, so I figured maybe he'd like a drink after our meeting.
そっか。最近調子良さそうだね。
Yeah, my funds are a little tight, Adam. Sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do, and that means interviewing him. Annoying little mother effer. As if I'm still not sure what direction to write from or what genre to tackle next. I need to find the theme and outlook only I can write.
かっこいいな、君は。僕なんて局や事務所の意見に振り回されてばっかりだよ。ただのタレント扱い。
But you did a song! That's part of this game, and I don't remember what the song is, but I'm sure it's pretty solid. Being popular is good. I'm proud of you as a friend, you know?
人気なんて一時的なものだよ。エミリー・ディキンソンの言う、名声は蜂であるっていう。
What does that even mean? Is it because bees are temporary?
エミリー、何ソン？
エミリー・ディキンソン、詩人だよ。
Yeah, but like, what does fame as a bee? Is it because bees die if they sting
そうい
you?
う例えを持ち出すところがいけすかないんだよ。
Yeah, Adam. Stop being fancy.
はーい、お待たせしました。今日のおすすめ、ロブスタービスク。私の自信作よ。ほらペペ、並べてちょうだい。
I missed you, Carmen. I missed you, Carmen. Love of my life.
はい、カルメンさん。
自信作つったって。
I don't remember if there was any semblance. I don't think it was a romantic relationship. I think they're like really good friends. I might be wrong. Might be a loyalty thing. It's been a while. It really is. It's delicious. This bisque.
これは僕も好きですね。
No one asked your opinion. I'm being so mean to this dude, but like, first impressions are everything, you know? No one asked your opinion how that's gone.
確かにカルメンさんはお料理が苦手ですけど。
Oh.
美味しい
You
も
didn't
のを
make it,
探して
Carmen?
くる
Oh,
プロフェッシ
actually,
ョナ
that
ルです
checks
から
out. I remember that now. It's okay. You look good.
でしょ？アレックスったらもっと褒めてくれてもいいのよ。次はどんなお料理にしようか悩んでるんだけど、何かリクエストはあるかしら？
Chicken tendies. Chicken tendies. Chicken tendies. Yes! Something cheap and tasty and comes in large amounts like chicken tenders.
それ本気で言ってますか？
Dead serious. A dish that's all three of those things would be the best thing ever. What? What's so funny? Are you guys judging my chicken tendies?
食べ物の話をしてる時の君は本当に楽しそうだなって。
Well, I mean, I like eating.
昔からそうだったね。
Eating is good! Tasty food is tasty food! Everyone's judging me. I don't like my friends anymore. Actually, no, Luca didn't judge me. Everyone else is judging. I don't like my friend, other singular friend anymore.
ありがとうございました。また来てくださいね。
Will do, Alex.
皆さんがいらっしゃると、カルメンさんはとても喜ぶので。
I sure hope she is Pepe.
また新しいお取り寄せグルメを楽しみにしてるよ。
カルメンさんに伝えておきます。それじゃあ皆さん、気をつけて帰ってくださいね。
You know that, Alex. You two, Alex's places. Your place is pretty far from here, right? Alex, do you live alone? How old are you, Alex? Can't remember.
僕がお世話になってる施設はここから遠くないですし、帰りはペペさんが送ってくれます。
Oh, nice. But also, Alex, how old are you? Are you in your teens? Are you in your mid-teens? I can't remember.
門限は大丈夫なの？
カルメンさんがちゃんと許可を取ってくれてますから。
Ooh.
カルメンも抜けてるんだかしっかりしてるんだか。
Maybe both. Situationally.
カルメンさんはしっかりしているのです。
I mean, I'd agree with you, Pepe.
おう、そう
I'm just saying that
そうだな。
she's got that vibe, you know?
カルメンさんはとても心配性なのです。アレックスに護身用のスタンガンを持たせたり、ペペには45口径を持たせてくださったり。
Are you allowed? You know, I won't question the legality. I have never been to New York. I've been to New York. Have I ever been to New York? I don't think I've ever been to New York, actually. So I wouldn't know. I can understand her being worried about you, but that sounds pretty dangerous.
じゃ、 私らは帰るわ。
It's okay. I trust Pepe with that .47, that 45. What do you call it? A 45? Frick, I don't know guns, man. 45 caliber and stun gun. Actually, Alex has that stun. I trust Alex with the stun gun.
はい、おやすみなさい。
またのご来店をお待ちしております。
Yes, sir, Pepe. I look forward to the food. Cheap, large batches. A lot.
私は歩いて帰るわ。
Oh, to work it off? I'll go with you, Luca.
車乗っていく。
If my place is close, I feel like I'd want to walk. But if it's dark, I feel like I should get a ride. Really? I'd love to. Thanks for always
エ
offering.
ルベチカは？
僕はタクシーを拾いますんで。それじゃ、また明日。
Okay, so why did you come? Were you literally just there to scout? Oh, yeah.
大丈夫？困ってたりしない？
Yeah, that guy. You're looking at him. That guy. Why do you ask?
今のちょっと気になったから。
Yeah, well, situation is situation, and it is what it is. It's nothing. Helvetica's just, you know, a bit eccentric, so interviewing him can be a little awkward.
君が大丈夫だって言うなら信じるけど。
Don't hee me. What? Why'd you laugh?
いや、僕も心配性な方だけど、君に45口径渡したりはしないから安心して。
Yeah, I don't think I would trust myself with a 45 caliber either. I wouldn't know what to do with the gun even if you did give me one.
何かあったらいつでも言って。電話でもメールでもいいし。
The real question though is realistically, would he be able to? No, I think he would be able, or not be able, but I think he would make himself able to respond to the call. Thanks, Adam. Not that I have a phone to call or text you with right now, because a certain someone took it. Actually, what if I have important calls? What's Shu gonna do?
ヘルベチカの準備は万端だ。死んだオーランドに協力して金をもらうはずだ。
Scarecrow, I don't understand you. I'm sorry. Nihongo, I don't speak that.
リンボを殺せば10万ドルだってさ。
I feel like they could add more. I feel like you could do more for Limbo's head.
そうしたヘルベチカが殺し屋だなんて。
Limbo's net worth must be more than that.
本物の女殺し屋のプロフィールをちょいとお借りしたんだ。かの有名なボニータだって名乗って殺しの実績を 2,3 上げたら簡単に信じたよ。
そろそろそっちに着きますよ。準備はいいですか？
OK、それじゃおさらいだ。ホットドッグを食べながら歩くリンボ。
His signature hot dog.
サイレンサー付きの銃でパン。
I rush in and try to help him.
俺は人混みに紛れて野獣馬っぽい動画を撮る。
She was really tall though. I feel like it's kind of hard for him to mingle, wouldn't it be? Well, is he tall by American standards or is he tall by Asia standards? That is a good question. But to me, he's tall. Yeah, how are you mingling?
OK。いつでも殺される準備完了ですよ。
Alright, bye, Limbo.
作戦開始だ。行くぞ。アクション。
I see Limbo's back ahead of me, the same as yesterday. Helvetica walks past me hurriedly. He approaches Limbo, and the moment he passes him by, their backs intersect for a second. Helvetica walks away, and Limbo's knees buckle as he crumbles to the ground. Hey, what's wrong? Somebody call 911!
慌てるなよ。いいか、リンボのフィジカルモニターは確認してる。銃は偽物だし。
I think you need to calm down.
偽物だ。
As I approach him, Limbo coughs up clotted blood. I look up and see Helvetica walking away off into the distance. I can't spot Shu in the crowd, but he should be watching this somewhere and uploading it to Full Circle. Are you alright? Stay with me! Yeah, it's fucking crazy, isn't it? Yeah, your acting was more convincing last time, though. He really talked like he was dying, so it was that much more believable.
バッチリ撮れてるぞ。これをフルサークルに投稿するんだっけ？おい、クロ、聞いてんのか？
はい？リンボのモニターは正常だし。
Crow, you got this.
そうなのは演技だ。いいか、慌てるな。
You're a little freaked out. Calm down. Calm down.
一 一番慌ててるようにしか聞こえないけどな。
俺を誰だと思ってるんだ？裏社会のボス、スケアクローだぞ。モズの準備もできてるから、死体との入れ替わりも。
Soon.
すぐだ。
No time.
しっかり頼むよ、裏社会のボス。
And then Limbo died forever. Until he makes a miraculous recovery. Oh my god, the news?
BUSTAFELLOWS のセントラルコアで通行人の男性が突然倒れ、心肺停止が確認されました。被害者の男性は弁護士のリンボ・フィッツジェラルド氏と確認されました。警察は目撃者からの情報を求めていますが、犯人についての詳しい情報はまだ入っていない模様です。
Okay. Goodbye, Limbo. Your job, career, you can't have a career as a dead man, so say goodbye to your career too. Limbo speaks, stuffing his cheeks with donuts. You eat the quintessential American food? Actually, a burrito isn't a quintessential American food. You eat the hot dog? Well, a hot dog is a quintessential American food that's not parodied. I was gonna say, no, in a way it is parodied. That's taken from you're gonna eat this stuff? I want it too! I should definitely throw a frozen pizza in the oven later.
二度とない経験だろうな、こんなの。それにしてもフルサークルの情報拡散力もすごいな。
'Tis what happens when you have social medias that are populars. Everyone in the city thinks you're dead, Limbo.
ボルテガからのメールです。金の受け渡しは今夜がいいそうですが、場所はどこにします？
Money.
ポートニューシーグのコンテナヤードでいいんじゃないか。 G エリアより南の方なら広いし暗くて動きやすい。
そうです。
I don't know what you're talking about at all, Scarecrow. I don't explore this city. If that's Shu, oh, that's not Shu. Hi, Mozu. Yeah, I don't really have any qualms against you. I wish you would give me my phone, though. Mozu walks into the room and looks fixedly at Limbo's face. Ah.
Limbo. この度はご愁傷様。お悔やみを。
R.I.P. Limbo.
お、ご丁寧にありがとうございます。死んでねっつうの。
What is surreal conversation?
ごめん、仕事の癖で。死んだ人とその遺族にはお悔やみの挨拶を忘れないようにしてるから。仕事といえば、リンボの検視報告書は完璧に仕上げておいたよ。代わりの死体も、リンボの知り合いが面会に来ない限りはバレないし、伝染性のウイルスの可能性ありって書いておいたから。
You don't want an undead virus. You don't want to become a zombie.
相変わらず完璧な仕事だな。後始末も大丈夫そうか？
大丈夫。この件が片付いた後、全部データは入れ替えられるようにスケアクローが手配済み。
What data? Hold. I was spacing out for like 30 seconds. What data?
オルテガの手下かもしれない奴に作戦ばらすわけないだろ。
Come on, man. How is this exposing when I'm helping you with your plan?
まあ、お前にも最後まで付き合ってもらうよ。バンクオブニューシーグ頭取オルテガの大スキャンダルだ。お前にとってもメリットあるだろ。
Oh, that's true. I get the first scoop. Well, that does sound tempting.
とは言っても、俺は用心深いんでね。クロ、調べはついたか？
On me?
だいたい、いや、ほとんどかな。だいたいと。
Crow, they're the same. Well, no. Just about, I think it's closer to mostly Crow.
ファミリーネームはブリッジス。ニューシーグで生まれ育って、今は21歳。
Young.
ニューシーグトゥデイの日曜版でコラムの連載が始まったのが数ヶ月前で、ごくたまにコラム以外の署名記事を書いていることがある。
That's all true, but he keeps talking over the phone. But who is this guy? They call him Crow and
前
Scarecrow.
にも名前出てたけど、ニューシーグ警察のルカディ・アンドレ巡査とよく一緒にいるね。パライスガレージには毎週出入りしてるし、朝はスタンドでホットドッグのピクルスネキを買ってることが多い。
Really? Really? Tuta? I don't associate my name with this. Really, Tuta? No pickles? You need that acidity. You need that acidity to get through the dog. Hold up. What the heck is this?
お前のことを調べただけだ。おい、スケアクロー。そんなプロフィールじゃなくて肝心の裏仕事についてはどうなんだ。
所有している銀行口座の出入りを見ても、裏仕事をしているような大金の出入りはない。
Yeah. Because I'm broke.
それに自宅や携帯から海外プロ棋士を経由するような通信もないし、怪しいデータの送受信履歴もない。
怪しいところがないか、隠すのがうまいかどっちかだな。
ごく普通の20代の女ってところだよ。あ、俺の名誉のために言っておくけど、メールを盗み読んだり盗撮したりはしてないよ。念のためね。
It's weird you would mention that, Scarecrow.
なるほどな。じゃあ、お前の結論としては
The most basic bitch in the East.
ただの一般人だね。ニューシークからほとんど出てないし。
Yep, the most basic bitch in the East.
怪しいところはなかったな。
So he's been looking into me. I can understand being cautious, but honestly, having someone dig up all this stuff on me isn't pleasant.
そうなるとお前、なんであれを知ってたんだ
Bitch, time travel! You mean what you said before you died? I told you already. I went back in time because someone else became someone else and redid everything. Forget that. Where did you get all that private information about me?
俺はスケアクロー、裏社会のボスだ。俺に見えないものはない。
Oh wow, so cryptic, so mysterious. You're just a stalker.
聞こえなかったのならもう一度繰り返そう。俺はスケアクロー、裏社会の。
I'm asking how you found all that stuff out. Was it like hacking and tapping? Stuff that's outside the law?
なあ、その通り。スケアクローは世界のどのネットワークでも入り込める。
Hey,
ホワイトハウスのメールボックスから
Hey.
お前の ATM
please don't take my ATM account, actually. I only have so much money. As in, there's no money. That's a crime.
何が正義かは俺が決める。
Oh, very ham-fisted of you, sir. What do you mean?
俺たちはいわゆるフィクサーだ。法律やらルールやらじゃうまく回らない世の中のあれこれを俺たちのやり方で俺たちのやりたいように回す。
You're not using it simply for your own game, though, right? Right? My bank account is safe, right?
俺はまあ知っての通りの悪徳弁護士だ。法律が守ってくれるのは世の中の形だけだからな。俺は俺が正しいと思ったものを守る。パートナーのシュウはバウンティーハンターで、その他まあいろいろやってる。
Oh, very simple. He has my phone. I'd call him a thief.
そう、いろいろな。
で、モズは検視局の若き主任。身元が隠された死体でもそれが誰なのか必ず突き止めて死因を特定する。
Moses is actually a lot shorter than the other two, huh?
たまに今回みたいに代わりの死体を用意してもら
Not
ったり
viewing this correctly
死
in my
因
head.
をちょっといじってもらったりしてる。
Oh,
た
interesting.
まにの定義による
Manipulation of
正
documents.
しいかもね。
で、ヘルベチカがアナログで情報を集めて、スケアクローがデジタルで情報を集める。
Alright.
人に紛れ込むのは得意なんです。
Mm-hmm.
誰にでもなれますよ。
You're also not tall man, so that
俺
makes
は裏
sense.
社会のボスだ。
You can you can chill with that, Scarecrow. We're good, we're good.
世の中、不正で金を儲ける奴がいて、不当に失う奴がいる。誰かの勝手な意図で殺されて、その存在すら消される奴がいる。
I was gonna be like, technically, don't you guys also make your money through illegal means? But I guess it's vigilante work, so it's illegal in the most moral way.
弱者がいるから強者がいる。捕食者がいるから被食者がいる。それはそれでいい。そういうもんだ。
Mm-hmm.
世界は不平等で理不尽だ。そういうもんだと分かっていても気に食わないもんは気に食わないだろ。
Mm-hmm. Limbo smiles broadly.
俺たちはそれをちょっとばかり正す。で、儲けはちょっともらう。それが俺たちのやり方だ。
So illegal.
世のため人のため自分たちのためってね。
for yourself. And that's your goal this time too?
そういうこと。怪しい金の流れを見つけて追ってたら、バンクオブニューシーグの頭取に行き着いたってわけだ。
メール来ました。ポートニューシーグのコンテナヤード G エリアの8番倉庫付近で。
それじゃ俺たちもちょっとばかり
Money! Wait, do I get a cut of that? I was part of the operation. Please? And thank you. I would like it. Thank you very much. Port Nusieg at night. Port Nusieg at night. The container yard is empty of people and eerily quiet. I hide behind one of the containers with Limbo and Helvetica, waiting for Ortega to show up.
クロ、準備はどうだ？
俺手柄車の GPS を追跡してる。もうそっちに着くよ。
シューはどうだ？
問題ない。
来たみたいですね。
And that's why I asked that one time a while ago. I wonder if it's a different voice actor. Oh, he really does sound like a woman now. A car's headlight comes into view and pulls over near us. Seeing this, Helvetica takes out his cell phone. Did they pitch his voice higher on the other one and then completely switch for this one? I wonder. Also, everyone's phone has a Wi-Fi signal on it. What kind of brand company phone do you have that has a Wi-Fi signal?
車から降りて目の前の赤いコンテナの前に置いて
姿を見せたらどうだ？
シュー、出番だ。
I peek out from behind the container and check the situation. There's a red laser pointer dot fixed on the man's chest.
言うこと聞いた方がいいってわかるわよね。
The man places a suitcase on the
ご
ground.
苦労様。そのまま後ろに下がって。
おい、顔を見せたらどうなんだ？
Think I would do that? No! I'm not even the person you're talking to!
聞こえなかった？後ろに下がって。
What a nice voice. The man walks back to the car, the laser pointer following after him.
よし、そろそろ行くとするか。お前はここに隠れてろ。話はすぐに。
Journalism
写
pics.
真は撮っていいけど、音は消してくれよ。
What should be quick? What are you gonna do?
そりゃあ金をもらいに行くんだよ。
But if I take a photo of that, it'll just be a scoop about a crooked lawyer.
まあ見てろって。
Oh, wait up! Limbo walks off jauntily and picks up the suitcase from the ground.
お前はリンボ？どうして？
Back from the dead, bitches!
よ、会いたかったか？
Upon seeing Limbo's face, the man turns pale.
なんでだ？殺したはずなのに。
They'll probably just replace him. The thing is, I don't know how much power he has on the governmental structure.
物騒ですね。殺したはずだなんて。
I can't believe you would say that, Ortega. That's so mean of you. That's so mean of you, Ortega. Don't you know that's illegal to have people killed? Helvetica walks over and stops next to Limbo.
誰だお前は？さっきの電話の女はどうした？来るなのか？
Oh, yeah, she is.
何のことやら。
さて、お前の悪巧みもどうやらここまでのようだな。
お前たち、余計なことはしない方がいい。知らない方がいいこともある。ギャングに目をつけられるぞ。まあ、もう遅いかもしれないがな。
I mean, your money is my money, though, so if anything...
余計なことも何も、そもそもお前がギャングの金を洗ってるのが始まりだろ。まっとうな商売だけしときゃいいのに。
Oh, you're laundering money from the mob? Oh, ooh. From the mob? Kind of gets you in a little bit of trouble.
お前は
doesn't it?
経済ってものが分かってない。金は金庫にしまっておいても意味がないんだ。
You see, I'm not sure how if you know how economics works either, Ortega.
ギャングが稼いでお前が
You just sound like a rich person saying rich person things.
儲けるのはお前らだけじゃねえか。
持つものと持たざるもの。世の中は2種類の人間しかいない。
And you have too much. Hand it over.
そのためには邪魔者は殺しても
ケースバイケースだ。
Case by case. I squeaked despite myself upon seeing him pull out a gun.
おいおい、そんな物騒なもんはしまえよ。
Don't you know killing people is illegal, Ortega? That's kind of fucked up.
世の中強いやつが生き残って弱いやつが死ぬ。賢いやつが稼いで愚かなやつは貧乏。それでいい。お前は賢いから多くを得た。
Pretty sure bimbo means poor.
でもお前の荒稼ぎのせいで失ったやつが多すぎる。俺はそれが気に食わない。何が正義かは俺が決める。
So we should redistribute it to the poor, aka me.
ならその正義と一緒に死ね。
死ねだなんて穏やかじゃないですね。これって生命に関わる脅迫罪ってやつじゃないですか。
9160人かな。もうすぐ1万だ。
Oh wow, nice view count.
9160人が見ているそうですよ。
どういうことだ。
フルサークルのライブ配信ですよ。ちょうど管理人もサークルしてくれたんで、今注目のニュースです。
お、警察もそろそろご到着だな。シュ、そろそろ準備してくれ。
To kill Ortega?
はいよ。
カメラどっちだ。ああ、こっち。どうもこんばんは。悪徳弁護士と名高いリンボです。死んだと思いました？俺も思いましたよ。ニュースで見たし。ああ、そうそう。バンクオブニューシーグに財政上の相談をしている皆さんは他の銀行をおすすめしますよ。
I don't know if that's economically sound. But we're just gonna cruise on with that.
それと俺、一応企業案件
But I mean, it's not like I wouldn't recommend another bank.
ジェラルド法律事務所まで。
お前ら待て。どういうつもりだ。
ほら急ぐぞ。こっち来い。
Hurry where? Limbo runs and pulls me by the arm, leading me behind a container a short distance away. When did you get a helicopter here?
早く乗れ。
When did Shu drive helicopters?
ほら、危ないから奥の方に乗っとけ。
Oh, okay. Limbo boards the helicopter and opens the suitcase. I can see it's stuffed full of bills.
大体10万ドルくらいだ。俺の命も安く見られたもんだな。もう一つくらいゼロつけてくれる。
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I feel like the bounty for Limbo should have been higher.
待て。どういうつもりだ。
I don't think we're keeping that money though, because Limbo opened. Well, I guess it's crooked money, so we don't want it. It's fine, whatever.
どういうつもりって？これから帰るつもりだけど。
Very iconic of you, Limbo.
あとは警察にお任せします。
お前らは俺を騙して金を受け取った。お前らも同罪だろ。
Who accepted this money? We're losing all this money, man.
俺？この金のこと？俺だって弁護士が必要になっても俺には連絡するなよ。お前みたいな小悪党はお断りだ。じゃあな。
Yeah, it is fun how they do like this transition to a more active scene from a normal CG. That is fun. Why is Ortega there with no one? Ortega had... did Ortega come with no... Oh my god, Ortega, you're so fucking stupid. You had no guards and you came to drop off the money? What the heck? Anyways, what happened last night ended up being streamed live to over 90,000 viewers on Full Circle. After that, Ortega confessed to everything. Maybe he figured he'd be safer with the police than he would be being chased by the mob. But I failed to take any good photographs, leaving me without a scoop. Full Circle's stream was much more impactful than any picture I would take, and its footage was far too expensive for the newspaper company to bargain for. Yeah, this photo's a no-go. Limbo's playing basketball with the neighborhood kids. He's surprisingly good at it. Is he playing in dress shoes? Aren't you gonna play shoe?
あれだ。俺タバコ吸ってるからスポーツとか合わないんだわ。タバコ吸うと体力落ちるとか。
Uh-huh. Yeah. Stop smoking then. That's a vague excuse if there ever was one. Have you tried to quit smoking?
禁煙なんで
Because it's bad for you? Because it ruins your stamina and hurts your lungs? I hear a lot of smokers say that they want to quit because it's bad for them, but they can't.
ああ、そういうもんか。俺はやめようともやめたいとも思ったことはない。
Well, you must like smoking. I don't think it tastes good though.
嫌いだね。
Oh. Is it because it doesn't taste good? Then just quit.
ほっとけよ。
I guess you're addicted. Well, I mean, it's not wrong. Limbo walks over, wiping the sweat off. You were playing in that? Boy! Wear a t-shirt at least! I guess you gotta be all like fancy because you're a lawyer doing kind of lawyer stuff probably during a work day, but you're gonna be sweaty in that? Ooh, and the way it'll stick to your skin? Ooh! No one bought it. I took one photo and it was a really bad picture. It was dark, so I couldn't focus on anything. No, you don't have to. Why are both of you closer? You guys, don't look at it. I literally hold up my phone showing the picture.
これピントがどうとかっていうよりこう画面の切り
Look,
取り方のセンス
helicopter shaky, okay? Hey, watch yourself. Yeah, but watch yourself. It's almost time. She should be here any minute. Limbo was going to help me as a lawyer with my move out, so we came to give the landlady the paperwork. Yeah, it's that, landlady, it's that. Ah, hello, madame. Yeah. No, actually, you're on time, it's fine. Sorry for calling you over so suddenly. My lawyer wanted to hand over some paperwork. Yeah. It's that Limbo from the news yesterday. But he's a great lawyer, so there's nothing to worry about from there. What do you mean you don't understand, Limbo? I'm pretty sure it's very obvious what she's saying. Guess you guys don't speak the language.
彼女の顧問弁護士になったリンボ・フィッツジェラルドです。どうぞよろしく。
Limbo smoothly offers her a business card. Namely, the one he hands over to poor clients.
賃貸契約も確認しましたが、彼女に回収費用の支払い義務はありません。むしろ引っ越し費用と退去中の家賃相当額をもらってもいいくらいだ。ただ、このアパートに関しては随分古い建物ですし、元々のリノベーションを担当した建築業者とあなたがどのような契約をしていたのかが気になります。
Honestly, this place looks kind of nice.
場合によっては力になれるかもしれません。
Well shaded. Looks kind of like a quiet street. Because there's no sounds of cars, I'll call it a quiet street. And the kids can play basketball in this area. Which means that, like, it's not in a super bustling area where cars would be. I don't know. It looks like a pretty nice place. Except for the fact that it's not earthquake proof, but like, does New York need to be earthquake proof? I still don't know. You get that? You get that, Limbo? He's right. The reservation costs are crazy high. If it's not your fault, no, we should get the contractor to cover for it. Yeah. Just send a copy of the contract you signed with them to the address on this card and Limbo will check it out for you. Well, you're telling me you don't understand this, Limbo? Man, and I thought you were a good lawyer. Don't mention it, just keep us posted. The landlady bows her head in gratitude a few times and walks off. What do you mean? Like, was something she said strange? She spoke proper English. We're Japanese. Are you paying? Are you paying? Limbo, answer me this. Are you paying? I don't have the money for this.
命の恩人だからな。
Yeah, I did save your life, so this much is obvious. So you're paying! Nice. I'll come.
そうだな。じゃ、また後で。
Alright, phone. 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 As the children play, the basketball goes flying and rolls to a stop at Shu's feet. Phone. Shu. Shu, phone. Shu picks it up with one hand and casually throws it over to them. Shu, I need to do my dailies. Phone. Bitch, did you just make a basket? Stamina Doko. Stamina where? Well, I guess he didn't really move. You know what? Makes sense.
フィッシュ&チップスも追加で。おーい。
ダーティーマティーニ。
スコッチ。タコスとカシューナッツとテキーラ3つ。ウイスキーにモスコミール。
I don't think that's what I heard.
見事なまでに一つも合ってないな。
お腹に入ればどれも一緒よ。
No, nutritionally, maybe not.
フィッシュ&チップスにミックスナッツ、ビール3つとスコッチ、ダーティーマティーニですよ。
もうアレックス。子供はこんな時間にお仕事。
Also, I don't think kids should be working with alcohol. If I remember correctly, in high school, I didn't do it because I forgot about it. But you had to like fill out a sign or like a permission form to handle alcohol at this like volunteer place that I went to. But I didn't get the paperwork because I didn't know I needed it, and I ended up not going there. Is it New York? New York? I'm pretty sure New York don't got curfew. But for the sake of this, it's New Siege, so.
お、いいぞアレックス。まさにその通りだ。
Carmen and Alex come across as mother and child, and almost like, oh, and also like brother and sister all at once. By the way, isn't Scarecrow coming?
彼は変わり者なんで、めったに人前には出ませんよ。
その場にいなくても会話を聞いてるから気をつけて。
That's creepy, Scarecrow.
ほらね。
聞いてるよ。どんな監視カメラも携帯も俺にハッキングできないものはない。つまり、俺の悪口言ったら全部聞いてるからな。
I think we should trash talk Scarecrow more. He can't do anything. Well, he can. He can hack my bank, but besides that, he can't do anything. Oh, speaking of, my cell phone. Give it back already. Oh, you had it? You had it? Man, I should have asked earlier. 38 voicemails.
最初の新しいメッセージをあれですけど、そのあれがね、あれでね。次のメッセージを再生します。ちょっとあんた、携帯壊れてんの？あんたの家、大変なことになってるよ。次のメッセージを再生します。
ねえ、ルカからも電話あったと思うけど、とにかくすぐ連絡して。いい？
次のメッセージを再生します。
I think my place is ruined. What is this?
君の家ってもしかしてペニーレーンのアパートですか?
Yeah, but like Havetika's watching something on his phone.
フルサークルに取り上げられてますよ。なんかすごいことになって。
What, did an earthquake hit it? An earthquake that no one felt? Penny Lane is where my apartment is. Or where it used to be. Behind layers of yellow tape stands a large number of police officers and firefighters. Oh, it was caught on fire. I called Luca earlier and she told me no one was injured, but seeing the rubble shocks me just the same. There are curious onlookers all around the place. Usually this residential neighborhood is so quiet at this time of night. Oh, would have been such a good neighborhood.
見事なまでの崩れっぷりだな。
家の中にいる時じゃなくてよかったじゃないですか。
まあ、なんだ、居住者を危険にさらしたってことで引っ越し費用は踏んだくれるぞ。ここよりずっといいところに引っ越しても。
Do you know how hard it is to find housing in this real estate economy? Limbo, you wouldn't know you have money.
何してるの?
Taking photos, a building collapsing suddenly in a quiet neighborhood. And I actually lived here. I could make an article out of this. Oh, Luca! Luca! Luca steps over the yellow tape and hurries over to me. Luca, should you be doing this without your uniform? Well, it is New Siege. She hugs me as hard as she can, which just shows how worried she was about me. I feel my heart tighten at that emotion. Luca, you must have been so worried. I'm sorry. You kept telling me to move out of this crumbling building, but I just laughed it off all the time. I shouldn't have. Luca, I couldn't. Luca, the housing market is in shambles. Look, someone had my phone. But, you know, my bad. Imagining how I'd have felt in her shoes fills me with regret. Not being able to get in touch with Luca or Adam when they might be hurt. Luca lets go of me and looks at my face and smiles. Yeah, I'd expect so. Adam couldn't reach me either. Was that a car? Was it a fucking plane? Adam practically jumps out of his car and hurries over to me, holding my hand tightly. I'm really sorry, but as you can see, I'm fine, so don't worry. He's piercing me with his eyes right now. Adam looks at my face fixedly. Adam? Is he really mad at me? I guess it makes sense he'd be mad. I do. Yeah? Oh. I'm glad you're not mad at me. Adam notices Limbo and Shu looking at us. Oh, this is Limbo, my new legal advisor, and these are Shu and Mozu, and you've met Helvetica before. Yeah, I think. Kinda. I'll live on the streets, I guess. But you live at the police's dorm. You've got a roommate, right? Okay, that's just Adam, that's over the top. Calm down, you two. I'll be fine. I can cover my own hotel costs, and I'll find a new place soon, okay? Yes, ma'am. I will. DeAndre is such a nice last name. Like, just in talking about last name, DeAndre kind of sounds cool. From a very superficial standpoint, Luca DeAndre, your name is cool. I like your name. Not like Helvetica, font man. Luca steps back over the yellow tape and runs back inside. See, I told you he would make time. I'm really sorry. You didn't have to do that. Alright, bye, Adam. I pick up the cat, rubbing against my legs, and cuddle my cheek next to it. No, it just lives around here. I just see it around here often. Right, kitty? You must be lonely. Your usual spot's gone now. Don't worry. Neither of us is gonna let this bring us down. That's what we've got in common, right? Yeah, Crow. Free rent? Free rent? Mm-hmm.
大豪邸のステータスってのはゲストルームの数と言っても過言じゃないからな。
裏社会のボススケアクローは海よりも広い心をお持ちでいらっしゃる。
そうそう、海よりも広って分かったぞ。お前今俺になんか頼み事しようとしてるだろう。俺そういうの分かっちゃうんだからな。
ほらもう
Room, please.
知ってるだろうけど、裏社会のボスくらいになると情報はすぐ入るだろう。ペニーレーンのアパートが崩れたって。で、 そこに住んでるお嬢さんが今日から宿なしになっちゃったわけ。どこかに広い邸宅をお持ちの心優しいお金持ちの裏社会のボスはいないかなって。
I wonder. Please?
分かったよ。ったく、ほんと俺がいないと困るだろう。ほら、スピーカーにして。
実はもう
そうなの？なあ、ちょっと君に提案があるんだ。
I've got an offer for you. Yes? Oh, not anymore.
女性を家に誘うにはもう少し何かあるんじゃないですか？
Yeah, I agree.
誘う？違うって人助けだろ？そもそもリンボが言い出
Could
した
just not call me Toots. That's all we needed, kiddo.
お嬢ちゃんのこといろいろ調べたらちょっとタイプだったんだろ？
ちげえし、全然ちげえし、タイプとかじゃねえし、何言っちゃってんだよ。は？意味わかんねえし。
What a fool. What a silly dude.
わかりやすいね。
いいか？俺の家は最高のセキュリティシステムで守られた、いわば要塞だ。
Is it earthquake proof?
だからこそお前らだってアシトみたいに使ってるんじゃないか。
Is it earthquake proof though? Hideout? You all live at Scarecrow's place?
まあ大体は。まあクロちゃんの下心はさておき、今日帰る部屋がないのは確かだろ。引っ越しの件は俺が顧問弁護士としてきっちりやってやるから、とりあえずは泊まってけよ。
一つ屋根の下って言っても。
Oh yeah, I trust you, Scarecrow. Like, in all honesty, I trust you won't do anything. I don't think you can do anything.
やましいことって何？
エロいこと？
Of course he would say that.
エロいとか言うな、バカ。
And then the screen went to black. Car scene! I get in the car with Limbo and the rest of his gang, and they drive across the Old Gate Bridge. Riff? No. What kind of bridges do you guys have in New York? Anyone in New York? No. For a second I was gonna say this is a riffing off the Golden Gate Bridge, but like, this is New York. It's not California. We drive through several gates and it's hard to tell where the house's premise actually begin. Premises? Is Scarecrow like really rich or something? So he is. I assume. I mean, looking at that statue, I'm pretty sure he is. It's not so much a house as it is a mansion or a castle. Limbo and the rest probably really do live here because they step inside like they know the place. I know I have nowhere to stay, but living in a place like this? Really? I've never even met Scarecrow before.
こっちだ。
Ah, my favorite. Not really my favorite, but he's the route that I ended up in when I first played this game. A spotlight shines down on one spot, and I see the back of a large chair. That beloved fool. The chair tries to rotate but doesn't stop and spins 2 times over. Anima? Just tell Anima to stop spinning your chair, Scarecrow. Easy as that. What a fool. God, I love him so much. God, a minute is too long, Scarecrow. Turn around properly. A spotlight switches on again, revealing a man seated on the chair. So this is Scarecrow, the underworld boss? God, I love voice actor versatility. It's so fun. Going from like clumsy frantic to just trying to be smooth. I get the feeling he said that before already. Shu ignores Scarecrow and turns on the lights. Yeah, I agree. Taking too long. What was it? Nagai? I don't even know what chapter I'm on. I really gotta ask. Yep. Yep, you silly little lad. I was taking notes while you were talking, but I'm definitely gonna get lost. Like a maze in here. Scarecrow looks fixedly at the notepad in my hands. What? What? Ooh, set there. How can you tell? Well, I mean, it's not like you've been following me for a while, too. Bathroom and my room? Ooh, and the freaking area looks pretty big. Chair's kind of tall, though. Pisses me off how tall it is. That desk is really tall, too. This room is big. Can I really stay here? Limbo knocks on the door and opens it without waiting for a response. It's okay. Pretty solid. He just showed me around, you know? This place is so huge, I'd definitely get lost. Crow, sleep in your bed. Crow, sleep in your bed. You're not wrong. But I feel like it would be better for you to sleep in your bed. He has such small guy energy for such a tall guy, I think. Well, he's not like tall. Is he tall? He's taller than he looks from this POV. He's taller than his vibes are. He gives brat, but he's tall-ish. Oh, a fine? I can't smack talk Crow in his own house? We head to the living room where I find everyone's changed out of their outdoor clothes. Limbo was taking bills out of his wallet and putting them in a jar sitting on the table. Is that the fine? Oh, okay, respect jar. Scarecrow picks up a small jar from the table. Oh, so I can, like, badmouth you right outside of the house premises? Cool, I'll keep that in mind. That's why we finesse it. Oh yeah. Scarecrow gets to his feet and walks over to Scarecrow. Scarecrow flinches back a little at him getting close all of a sudden. You'd lose, Scarecrow. Calm down. Shu takes a few bills from his pockets and stuffs them into the jar. I forgot. I forgot that's a possibility. Rich people things, man. Rich people things. Limbo proceeds to take a few bills in the jar, or Limbo proceeds to put a few bills in the jar, and Helvetica and Mozu soon follow suit. I mean, isn't it good to have more money, Mozu? Or not Mozu, Scarecrow? Sorry, got the names mixed up. The whole thing feels like something right out of a sitcom on TV, and I can't help but chuckle. Oh, sorry, it's just, it looks like you guys are having so much fun. Hey, this ain't romantic. And I don't know why you're that embarrassed. He's so uncle-coded, man. Shu really is so uncle-coded. I really think, if I remember correctly, the one with the closest age gap is you and Crow.
違うって。なんて、その、君がごめんって言う必要なんかなくて。
I know. I'm just complimenting your dynamic.
笑顔になってよかったってことでしょ。ここに来てからずいぶん緊張してるみたいだったもんね。
Thanks for explaining, Mozu.
そう、それね。モズ、正解。
Thanks, well...
あれどうかした？なんか困ったことある？悪口以外なら聞くけど。
Darn! My plans! Well, how much does the rent here cost? It's just that, my financial status is a bit barren. I don't have to be in the room. I can sleep in the garage if you want. I can't help with the cooking, but I can clean. We love a fool. But also, calm down, you fool. Your clownery is getting a little too far.
それ、もしかして声に出てないと思ってたりします？
He's in his head! How much let him be? Scarecrow is apparently a nice, if a bit flighty person. Thinking back to that exchange from earlier, I take out a $1 bill from my wallet. You're a horn dog, Scarecrow. Yeah, you are.
ようこそ我が家へ。
歓迎するよ。
だから俺が家主。家主は俺だよ。
We are following the rules though. You badmouth him, you pay. I paid. Probably not as much as the others, but $1 goes a long way. You know what I can get with $1? 100 pennies. Scarecrow's house really is a pleasant place to stay in. It's not long before I feel at home. Your message has been sent. I texted Luca and Adam, but I should call and explain things to them tomorrow. Yes, come in. Oh, hi, Mozu. Oh, hi, Mozu. I'm feeling pretty solid. Yeah, thanks. I came here on such short notice, but I already feel at home. With the respect jar and all. He's not mad at me, is he? I'll move out as soon as I find a new place, so...
別に急ぐことないんじゃない？スケアクロウも喜んでたし。まあ、好きにしたらいいと思うけど。
Yeah. Honestly, I think I haven't experienced Mozu enough. I think I should replay his route actually soon. Because I feel like I don't remember enough about his plot thing. Though I do know Shoes, Limbos, and Helvetica's pretty well. And also a little bit more of Scarecrows, but I don't think I've played Mozu enough. And like my opinions do tend to change, so maybe I will replay him soon. I can't get a read on Mozu's feelings, but I guess he's not angry with me.
2人ともちょっといい？みんなでご褒美タイムなんだ。ちょっと外で乾杯しない？
Sure. Reward time? Wait, where is everyone?
ああ、外だよ。ほら、ついてきて。
Yes, sure. Salute. A garden, or rather a pool and a spa. And there's a bunch of recliner chairs lined up by the poolside. Who cleans this? Scarecrow, who cleans this? Do you clean it? You live alone. Do you have cleaners? You have pizza come by. Whoa, you startled me. I jump in surprise at the sight of Helvetica popping into my field of vision, clad in a swimsuit. I guess it makes sense because it's a pool, but half-naked men really aren't something I usually see. Not in this New York state. I mean, New Sage state. Your narcissism is a little strong here. Calm down. I was just a bit startled is all.
はいはいはい。皆さんお待ちかねのご褒美タイムです。
Reward time!
待ってました。
今回オーランドからもらった前金とオルテガから受け取った金合わせて12万ドルでした。
Oh, hold up. The money you took from Ortega was 100,000. The advance you got from Orlando was 20,000. Okay, cool.
ま、そんなもんか。
Oh, but didn't we scatter all the money we got from Ortega over the sea? Like, you know, you said we won't take this dirty money and all that. Not wrong. Huh? But you spilled all that money into the suitcase, or spilled all the money in the suitcase when you...
ばらまく前にアタッシュケースごとすり替えてますよ。だってフルサークルで配信してるのに金を受け取ったら僕たちまで犯罪者になるじゃないですか。
Well, you are criminals. We can't be wrong about that.
あれはばらまく必要があったわけ。そういう演出なんだよ。
Performance? So those were fake bills?
フラッシュペーパーみたいな紙なんだ。水に濡れたら消えちゃうやつ。
Is flash paper the one that sets on fire really easily?
お金に罪はないしね。で、この12万ドルを俺の独断で分配して、120,000
divided by like 6 people, right? There's Scarecrow, Shu, Mozu, Limbo, Helvetica, and me. 6 people. I get 20k. Cool. Cool. My share? He hands me a rolled up bundle of bills.
大丈夫大丈夫。これはちゃんときれいに洗ってある現金だから、どこで使っても問題ないよ。
I mean, I don't think they could technically track it either way, right? Because it's just bills.
あ、ちょっと少なかった？あ、でもリンボの命の恩人ってとこがまだいまいち実感なくてさ。
I mean, to be fair though, if you suddenly gave me $20,000, I would be very stressed out. That's not it. It's, well, I can't take all this money.
ダメダメダメ。報酬はちゃんとみんなで山分け。これが鉄則。な、みんな。
遠慮しないで。受け取っておきなよ。
いらないなら僕がもらってもいいですけど。
No. No. You're not touching my money. You can say that, but I really don't know. I didn't really do anything to earn this. Can't accept it. I really didn't do anything. Besides, I get to live in such a nice place. If anything, I ought to be paying you. Oh, then I'll just give it back and you can call it my rent. Or do you want me to trash talk you so it all goes in the jar? Man, there goes my trash talking dreams. Next time, you do stuff like this all the time?
副業ですからね。案件があればいつでも。
I mean, you are fixers. You called it being fixers, right? Have you been doing this long?
そうだな。俺とシュウは長いけど、こうやってクロちゃんの家に集まって仕事するようになったのはここ1年くらいか。
So you're the founding members. You and Shu.
そのくらいですかね。
みんなそれぞれ目的があったりなかったり、協力できることはするけど干渉はしない。利用できることは利用する。
そんで報酬は山分けだ。
That sounds like something out of a movie or a TV show.
悪いことを考えるやつってのは社会と経済を支配したがる。そうなりゃ自然と手を組む。ギャング、マフィアだけじゃなく政治家、有力者、権力者かな。
Checks out. That checks out.
不正に儲けたり悪さしてるのを懲らしめて報酬をもらうのが俺たちフィクサーってわけだ。
I think I understand what you're saying, but I can't really wrap my mind around it. It's like, does something like that really exist?
誰もが普通だと思ってる世界は全体の一部に過ぎないんだよ。この街は他の州に比べて急激に発展した分、その歪みも大きい。
The city is more developed than other states is an interesting thing to say. Comparing cities to states? As an American, I am confused, but I will accept. I understand the intent. It just feels weird to just say compared to not say compared to other cities. And I don't know if it's a translation thing or if it's an actual thing. This is getting more complicated than I thought though. I'm overthinking a little too hard. We love a man who acknowledges the things, man. At least he isn't blinded by, I don't know, heroism. Heroism? Heroics?
それいいリアクション？それも悪い方。
Oh, it's a in the middle silence. I want in on this. I mean, you might not believe in my power, but I can go back in time and rerun whenever something bad happens, and I'm quick on my feet too.
いまいち戦力って感じがしませんね。
I'm a runner. I said quick on my feet to run away.
まあでもお前に選択権ないしな。
Oh. I don't?
だって俺たちの秘密を知ってアジトまで見せて。じゃあ引っ越す。
You con man! You con man! You scammed me! Wait, so you had me move here just to make sure I keep my mouth shut? Was it out of sympathy?
困ってるならタダで止めてやろうってそんな親切な人間いるか？
You're right, but like I don't have to be happy about it.
いるって俺は本当に
It's too late! It's too late, Scarecrow! You can't make this up! You can't make this up!
しようとしないでくださいよ。
俺は半々かな。力になってくれたお礼と親切心ってのもあるし、お前が俺たちの障害になるようなやつじゃないって分かるまでは見えるところに置いとく方が。
I thought I could make good friend housemates, but I feel hurt now. My soul broken, shattered, in pieces.
そんな怖がらないでよ。俺たちギャングとかマフィアってわけじゃないし。
Aren't you the underworld boss? I get where you're coming from. Fine.
物分かりが良くて助かりますね。賢い女性は好きですよ。そうだな。67点くらいに上げときます。
I'm gonna decrease your grade to 47. That's just 4 more. Oh, sorry, 4 more at 46 then. We gotta match him bar by bar. I can't tell if what you're doing is wrong or not yet, but I do want in on this fixer business.
なら歓迎だよ。なあみんな。
僕は一つ聞いておきたいことがある。
どうした？
君、フリーの記者だって言ってたよね。どうしてその職業を選んだの？
なんか会社の面接みたいだな。
僕は僕なりの理由があって検視官の職を選んだ。お金がもらえればいいってわけじゃない。それはリンボだってヘルベチカだってそうでしょ。シュートスケープロは。
Well, they have their reasons. Yeah, look at him. He has his reasons.
理由っていうよりお前の職業なんだよ。引きこもりか？
Oh. Oh, you've hurt him.
ちげえよ。裏社会のボスだ。
Uh-huh. I believe that.
だから職業を選んだ理由っていうよりは君が何をしたいと思って生きてるのかを知りたい。
あ、流した。
What I'm living for.
それは確かに俺も興味あるな。
What I'm trying to achieve? Why I became a journalist? At first, I wanted to be a police officer.
警察官。それはまたライターとは離れた職業ですね。
When I was little, my older brother died. He was involved in some case and got killed. You didn't find this when you were looking at my case, Scarecrow? He was a police officer too, but all that strain got to him and, well, he snapped mentally. It made him really violent. And then he got mixed up with some bad gangs, became involved with their quarrels, and apparently he died. Apparently. They didn't find all of his remains. They only found part of his body, and since it was part of a gang conflict, no one ever tried to figure out the truth. But it just didn't sit well with me. They try to live without ever trying to find the truth, as if to say, if they never find out, the question doesn't exist. But I'm the kind of person who wants to know. It's that thought that makes me want to become a journalist. Too dark? Too dark? Why'd you all go quiet on me?
だって君のお兄さん死んじまったんだろ。しかも殺されたって。
Well, yeah, and it happened 6 years ago too. Oh, 6 years is actually pretty recent. She's 21. 6 years ago would be... No, she's 15. No, that would check out. No, I am. It makes me sad even now. I really loved my older brother. But I don't always want to stay sad. I want to find out what happened to him. That's how I feel.
ただのお嬢ちゃんかと思ったら結構重いもん背負ってた。
Rude? Rude, don't you think?
俺はこいつを歓迎する気持ちが固まったな。
You say on board like having her help us. You were gonna make me part of this anyway. Limbo.
さっきまでは正体不明の人間だったけど、真ん中に何かあるんだなってことなんとな
Yeah.
く分かった。
It's blood. My blood is pumping and my thoughts are forming.
僕もどこか共通点のようなものが見えた気がしますね。
じゃあ決まりか。
Everyone else has baggage. I guess that's the thing. Everyone here got baggage. Wait, there's something I have to tell you. Just like you don't trust me, I don't completely trust you guys either. Well, honestly, I feel like I might actually trust you guys more than I should. But still, I decide what's right and what isn't. I'm not budging on that, okay?
意義なし。
いいんじゃない？
69点かな。
Bruh. Alright, he added 2 points. I have to detract 2 points. 44. Oh, 44 is a nice number.
賛成。
じゃあ改めまして我が家へようこそ。歓迎するよ。乾杯。
Kampai.
今日を生きる。今できる
Oh,
こと。
maybe this is the end of chapter 1.
今は今しか
Or
ない。
is it the end of the prologue?
誰もがそう思って口にします。
Well, thanks for the
誰もが
monologue,
気づかない
Adam.
からです。手を
Oh, sorry, Adam, I cut you
あ
off.
なたは決断できますか？それが全てを変えてしまうとしても、
Maybe.
その選択はあなたの中の何かを変える。決められるのはあなただけ。ゼロアワー、今日はこの辺りでお別れです。それでは皆さん、おやすみなさい。
Good night, Adam. I say through the screen like a parasocial person.
Stay tuned for next episode.
But is next episode is it chapter 2 or chapter 1?
相手の女の子は僕と手をつなぎ、
You're lucky I don't understand what's going on.
君はそういうタイプじゃありませんでしたね。
これについて消えないもんがあんだよ。
いないいない。科学国。
God, I know. I know it's gonna happen soon.
The gunshot.
But is this chapter 2 or chapter 1? I have to check. Hold, people. Don't exist right now. You can't look. You can't look. Ah, it was FN. Hold. Hold. Enter. Chapter 2. You guys can't see this shit. That was really... Anyways, I will be cutting it off right before this, so you guys can't see the chapter 2 stuff. But anyways, that was BUSTAFELLOWS, the prologue and chapter 1, which you guys are allowed to see. Nothing past chapter 2. They actually do have rules about this. They show it on the screen when you open the game. So yeah, I gotta abide by them. But maybe next time I'll play not chapter 2. I'll check if BUSTAFELLOWS 2, the demo, if I can play that, because it might contain spoilers. But we'll see about that. But I think it's possible. If I remember correctly, a long time ago, they had something like, oh, you like the same thing for this one, or it's like prologue only for BUSTAFELLOWS 2. Anyways, this was BUSTAFELLOWS Uno. I wanted to revisit this game because it's been a long time, and I've been wanting to play like a, I guess you could say like a bigger otome game, a bigger, higher budget otome game on this channel, because I don't think I have. The ones that I've played are more indie-esque. But yeah, BUSTAFELLOWS, you know, we've got people with baggage, girl with time travel ability, dude who died and no longer is dead, a lot of people with baggage. Oh my god, there's so much baggage if you actually play the game. But it's still a fun experience, so I'll just be ending it here. I'll see you all next time, and for me, actually, and as Adam said earlier, good night.